want to make sure it's clicking.
Yes, perfect. All right, we've got it plugged in now, and it has showed up. So try it now. Yeah. So now, okay, there we go. Now we've got an additional mic aux. You see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Can you hear us out there? Let us know. Mic check, mic check. Let me know if you can hear us loud and clear.
So I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna grab my phone real quick so we can do this two things at once.
Justin, you got five.
Mic check. Oh, we can hear you, Bridget. You can hear us loud and clear. Is it clear? That's great. Okay, so audio only. Yeah, we haven't put it on the stream yet. You guys can see the. All right, so they can hear us.
They can hear us. You're good.
Yeah,
But what?
but it's coming in loud in the background.
Yes, it's clear.
It's clear.
That's what they said. Sounding good is what they said. Well, we need to get started.
I know the audio's not working for the stream. Oh, gotcha. I'm sorry. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, like and share the stream loud and clear. Thank you, Bridget. We were having a lot of audio difficulties. Looks like it's fixed.
So Tony, it's showing up, but it's delayed.
Okay, I'm gonna cancel all these, right?
Yeah. Close all those.
And then. So it's delayed?
It's delayed. I think the reason might be.
I think we're ready to go.
You're ready to go? All right. If you can hear the audio, you're good.
All right, guys. $31,000 up for grabs tonight. We are going to be two teams will be going advancing to the final four, where all the money is. Two huge matches tonight. Match number one: April Garcia and Aaron Hara versus Brandon Krug and Denny. Win. This is going to be a hell of a match. I'm going to go tell him we can get started. Adam Cisneros got caught in traffic. He should be here shortly. Good luck, everyone. Appreciate it. Got your timers here if you need.
Yeah, Tony, signing up for that. Tony, try.
Okay. They got the go ahead. Looks like April and Aaron have won the lag. They'll be breaking. It's a race to 8, win by 2. You know how we do it here. Overtime, you got to win by 2. Big match here tonight. Match number 2 will start at 9 o'clock. And that is Joey Smith and Pom Rai versus Kennyth Juarez and Mike Pope.
You gotta go.
All right, you guys, here we go. The break. First game, it's going to lose the cue ball in the side pocket. That's not the way you want to start, but we'll see if Brandon and Denny are ready for the challenge. They got ball in hand. It looks like stripes. They got the 10 ball hanging in the side. The 9's kind of covering the pocket on the 1 ball. So I think stripes is the way to go. The 14 ball could be tricky. That's sitting above the 2 ball there. The 12 ball and the 14 ball in the middle there. Ball in hand behind the kitchen. they could actually start with that one ball if they wanted to take solids. I mean, they could take care of that problem right away. Shoot the one all the way down. All right. Adam Cisneros just got here. We had a little problem with the audio, but we're up and running now.
Up and running?
Yep.
Nice.
Everybody, Adam Cisneros in the booth. He's in the Final Four with Roland Graham, so he knows. He was out here last Friday, knows all about the pressure and the situation, and and the Final Four money that they're playing for.
Yeah, just kind of have to. I don't know about you when you play big money matches, just not think about it.
Exactly. That has
not think about the money, just play.
That's right.
You just come down and play.
Just play your game. Focus on the ball, the shot, and the process. Right.
That's right. Because once you start thinking about the money, you're not thinking about the game. So.
That's right. If you're thinking about anything else, you're not thinking about the game. I mean,
right.
That's how dialed in your focus needs to be. So I like that. I was saying that 14 ball could probably cause a problem. I think he slid too far away, too down the rail there. You got the 12 and the 14 right there, Adam.
Gotcha.
The 12 ball goes in the corner though, top left, and he's pretty good on that. The 14 ball might go in the bottom side pocket too.
I think it does have a room on the side pocket.
Okay, we're gonna see how their nerves are. They had April and Aaron. April and Aaron are they broke and they scratched, and Denny and Brandon had ball in hand behind the kitchen. So we're gonna see what they got. And usually when you get that ball in hand and the balls are open, you want to start off strong. Do you kind of work your way into the match, or are you just ready to go? Just in case there's a couple errors early, you kind of settle to your nerves. I mean, it takes a couple games.
It takes a couple games, especially in Scotch doubles, because it's every other shot. So as opposed to being a little bit tight in singles, like the first game, you get you have to. It takes a bit to try to just relax, But nothing better to get in a stroke by a wide open table.
Right. That 15 ball in the middle of the table. They got the 9 and the 13. If they can come on, I'm shooting the 9 ball here, right? 9 ball, come off the rail a little bit from the 13. If you want to, probably just go right over here.
Oh, gotcha.
So the 9 and come out just a little bit here for the 13 ball.
Yep.
And work your way back down table. Looks like he's going forward though.
I think he's gonna be okay.
A little bit of a steep cut on that 13 ball. I don't think he can see any other stripes from this. Maybe he can see the 11 in the corner. Maybe from here. Yeah, he's looking at the 11. I think that's what he's going to shoot. Not the ideal pattern out the gate here, Adam.
No.
You want to keep close to your work and stop shots. Okay. That opens the door for Aaron and April, and they got a straight in shot on the 7. The 3 ball might have got tied up a little bit if it don't go in the top right. I think it goes in the bottom left. The 3 ball hanging on the 15 there, but everything else has a pocket.
Shoot the 7-2, and then just figure out how to work your way back up the table. Now you overdrew it a little bit, so now the 2 ball is going to be a little bit tricky, but I think the 6 ball lends itself to run to the 2.
Right. You need a break from?
The 15 ball goes. Now, do you shoot the 15 and drift over for the 14 right away?
Shoot the 15?
Yeah.
Shoot the 15 corner and come down low for the 14 right here, right now. I like it. Or do you drift over for trying to hit the gap between the deuce and the 5?
Yeah. Well, another option is, like, if it shoots the 15, get the 15, 13, 11, and then shoot the 14 on the side if it goes. But Now that pattern got a little bit tricky.
What do you got here? You got the 11. Oh, the 15 now. You're going to get a rub on the 3 here. And the 11. Oh, he's shooting the 11. Okay. Pretty good shot there.
You're gonna have to jump.
Man, you almost have to shoot the 14 right here, don't you?
Yep.
And the cue ball, it doesn't have a natural angle to get over on the 15 for the bottom left or the top right. So, what do you draw out here, Adam? Can you draw out? Can you make this ball here and draw your cue ball with a lot of, what would that be, bottom left and come back this way? Is that possible?
You almost have to, but I don't know. I've never seen. I don't think this is the first time I've watched Aaron shoot, so I don't know his stroke well enough. But I mean, right at this point, it's pretty much the only option if there's like a little bit of an angle. Oh no, one people shooting.
Can you go forward here? Can you hit this? I don't know if there's enough to go forward here with the cue ball, passing in between here and back out like that. I think this two ball here plays huge.
I think the speed you have to hit it, the cue ball is going to slide before the English takes, so it's going to run into the 2 ball.
Yeah, it looks like it for sure, right? Oh, you almost have to draw out here, like we were saying. You can draw back into the 8 though, and then you got a real tough back cut on the 15, and from any kind of back cut on the 15, you're coming off the 3, and the scratch looks huge there. Okay, so they are. Let's see what he's doing. So he could have stroked it.
Yep.
He could have stroked it with a bunch of left spin and came. I think he could have missed the 8 and then used the spin to get him down on the 15. This is a brutal shot now, Adam.
You have to be careful with the scratch. On
Yeah,
the 3.
Yeah, the 3 ball's there. I mean, it's a makeable shot, but the cue ball's carrying right off the 3 on the side. Even if you draw it from this thin of a hit, it's not gonna. You can't hit the 3 and draw off this scratch. I don't think.
You try banking it then?
Man, I don't know. Did he just call it? I think he's calling a bank shot. 15 ball off the 6, and he's trying to play it in the side here. Looks like he can avoid the scratch. He's got to draw out here. This is a tough shot. Real tough shot. He's going to try it in the bottom side pockets where he called it. It's pretty creative shot.
Yeah.
I mean, even from that angle, that shot, you're still going towards the side pocket, right?
Yep.
I mean, you got to bank it backwards. Yeah, they're in a tough spot here.
You're shooting high.
If I was going to try that, I might just go straight and try to carry him the 15 off. Oh, what a shot. He made a great shot. It came off thin enough off the 3 to avoid the scratch. What a shot here. I got to give him some fire for that, dude. That was sick.
And he hit it soft enough for the English to take and roll forward.
Yeah. That was a really good shot right there. So Brandon's just got to bear down here and cut this 8 in. It's a pretty steep cut, but it's very makeable. You just let your cue ball go here, don't you? Natural.
Yeah.
There's no scratch.
No, I'd worry.
Should dip below the top side pocket and just come down, right?
It's not even in your mind.
He overcut it. Tough shot. Wow, what a shot Denny came with, though, to get him on that 8 ball. Real good opportunity here now for Aaron and April to clean this up.
Yep.
And if they get into any kind of trouble, there's some ducking possibilities here, too. But I like cleaning. I like, balls are open. It's time to go. You're shooting this 1 ball, right?
Yeah.
What do you like?
Oh, okay. It's either 1, 3. I'm not 100% on, like, the 2 and 4 can be a little bit tricky, so I would
kind of just
down.
If you get on whichever one you get on better, you can take first.
Yep. I think I kind of like,
the 6 ball on the side's there too.
Yeah. I think you can actually. I mean, it looks you can roll forward and shoot the 6 ball in the corner and just stop,
That's true too.
or just draw back and just shoot the 5.
They're taking the 6 now. So what Adam is saying is take this 3 ball here with your cue ball going this way and get shape on this 5 ball or the 6.
5 or 6.
Okay. I think they got a pretty good shape on this ball here, which is the 4 ball. I think I'm going to take that 4 ball. You can cut the 2 in, and that's like a 2-way shot if you take the 2, right?
Yeah.
You got your cue ball coming this way flat, and you got cover on the 8. A little bit more of a safe shot,
I
but
think I like that because then you take the. Is that the 4 or 2?
that's the 2 in the middle.
Okay. Shoot the 2 ball on the side, then shoot the 3, then shoot the 5, and then you have the 4 ball.
Yeah.
So
Well,
go down
and if
to the
you
8.
shoot the 2 on the side, you can land pretty good on the 5 and the 3, right?
Right.
But they're going to take this one. They're closest to. They're looking right at it. I don't mind this shot at all. You're going to just shoot a little stun shot or pinch draw. That'll work.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That'll work. I'm definitely going to shoot the 5 now.
Yeah.
I'm good on it. Probably draw back a little for the 3, and then come back to the 4 ball or the 2 ball. Excuse me.
It's a great shot.
Looks pretty. There's a little bit of an angle there on the 3.
Yeah.
Do you try to play this 4 ball on the side or the 2 ball on the side, or are you just cinching it and going to play the 2 in the corner?
Probably just cinch it, depending on my angle. Nice.
Oh, that funny angle right there,
Right
Adam.
on the 50-yard line.
50-yard line. I think I would, instead of playing that 2 rails out like Aaron did there, I think I'm hitting it flat and just coming off, making the 3 coming off a little and having a shot for the corner. Like they landed just right on the 50 here. It's makeable in both pockets, but you gotta have to draw out if you're playing it back cut in the side. I mean, if you don't draw out here, it's tracking right towards the 8, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm looking down at the table, and it looks like you can cut the 2 ball in the corner by the 8 and play it with top, and you can avoid the scratch. Doesn't it look like it?
From here, it does. They should have a little bit of inside so it hits.
Yeah, a little bit of inside English and cut it in the corner, and then I think there's no scratch there if you can. Yeah, I don't think there's a scratch. We're looking at it. We're standing up looking at the table right now, and we're both thinking you can cut this 2 in the bottom right with some top, and the cue ball hits just below the side pocket.
Plus, if you hit it a little bit inside, you can overcut it a little bit
Right? Yep.
and have it throw back into the pocket. Going 4 or 5 rails is tough with that shot because the cut is real steep, so it's not gonna. The cue ball's not gonna grab a lot.
Yeah, that's what I think he was doing with his cue stick there, is drawing it down bottom right and taking the cue ball, playing it here and then drawing your cue ball out like this, right? And leaving a shot over there like that.
Yeah.
Tough shot though, because like you said, it's a thin hit. Are you ever banking this, Adam? 2-way? Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
a little frustration there from April.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if I play the bank. I think if the 8 ball is frozen, I probably bank lag more of like a safety
Yeah,
than like going for a full offensive.
gotcha. Yeah, and leave the cue ball down on the end rail down here
Yeah.
and leave them not a straight end. They got to kick it. So right now, little shaky start for both teams, I think. But they're underway, and it's 1-0. 1-0 Brandon and Denny. Kind of a gift there.
That is.
I mean, there was a bunch of other options there to not go for the shot and leave. The 8 was in a tricky spot. They could have drawn the cue ball, maybe down here, just like you take a bank shot, playing it long, and then putting your cue ball down here, and just letting them deal with that 8 ball that was right here on the rail, right?
Yep.
They went for it and scratched.
The key is going to be how do you recover? You know what I mean? Because it's like you don't want to let it snowball, and you don't want to dwell on it. So the key for like April is just to like let it go.
Yeah, erase that from the memory. And scratch there. That's a good way to get back. They got ball in hand. Oh
table
wow!
is wide
And that
open.
one just dropped. So the stripe. Look at stripes are wide open. 11 in the side, 15. You got a little bit of a tricky situation with the 13 and the 3. If you shoot the 3 ball combo,
Right.
But the other balls are hanging, dude. And the 8 ball does go bottom right if you clear out the stripes, right?
Yep.
So it looks like he's got a plan right out the gate. Looks like he's probably going to take the combo on. take the 2-ball combo or the 3-ball combo? 2-ball.
Just 2-ball.
I like that. A lot more control in that.
I don't mind it too bad. Just use the 11 ball as a key ball. Is it to get back down to the 8?
Yeah, I like that. So what Adam's saying, your last ball of your pattern here, the 11, if you can get kind of straight in or just a little bit of an angle, you can roll it in, and you got the 8 in the lower right. I'm trying to get on this 13 right now, Adam.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, she's okay.
I think it's fine. In fact, I think they can just roll the 13 in and without even having to worry about the 6. Oh, he's not even looking at it.
So they got pretty straight in on the 11. So I think they're going to probably take the 11 and come down for the 10. So this is key right here. How they get shape on these balls. Are you like you can fall on both of them here, and I think I'm gonna try to get up in that area where I got an angle on both. Well, they're definitely playing for the 13.
13
here,
now, yeah.
Okay. They gotta find that. They're fine. It's almost straight in, right?
At this point, I think I like just stopping it.
Yeah, just a stop shot.
And just go up and back down.
Up and down. Cut the 15 in the
Yep.
side and come up down by the side pocket over there. I like that. Don't want to get on. A little bit funny here, Adam. They're jacked up just a little bit, and you can't really come backwards with this shot because you got to cut the 15 a little bit. So I've seen a lot of this where they catch too much draw and you end up down by the corner pocket top left. So you got to hit one of those stun shots with some right hand English, don't you?
Yep.
Because you got to shoot this 8-ball in the bottom right. Does she have right spin on it? She did not. So she didn't spin the rock there.
She had a good spin on it, though.
Maybe the 8 goes. No, it doesn't. We're looking down at it. That definitely doesn't go in the corner. Pretty good speed, but she forgot to check it with some right spin.
Yep.
So that right spin, guys, you can hit it middle ball and right spin. Once it hits here, the right spin will take it this way and get you shape. So tough. They're in a tough spot right here. Oh, look! I like this. Look at this. Playing the back carom on the 8 off the 2-ball and maybe off the 7. So he's looking at cutting this ball at the 8 off here and heading this direction. The cue ball you're gonna have to let the cue ball go. I think there's a shot here. I really do. You got to hit it with speed though, because when it makes contact, you got to have the speed from after the 8 makes contact with the 2 to trail that way. And I think there is a shot here. You got to make sure the cue ball doesn't go forward and get ripped in the same path as the 8. So you got to check the cue. When you cut it here, the cue ball can't come like this because it might chase it down and take it off its track.
I think I like shooting this with just a little bit with left.
A little bit of left, yeah. It's okay if you run into the 6 or the 3.
Yep.
Don't want to check it with a lot of left and scratch at either of the sides. Look at this shot. This could be one of the. This could trump you guys.
I know.
This goes too. What a shot! It's in. Oh! Wow! What a try! Oh my God! What a great vision to see that shot, and then just missed it. And there's a couple solids down, and by the 8. So this isn't easy. They're under some pressure here with that 8-ball hanging there. They're probably going to take that 7-ball and rip the 8, right? This is a good opportunity. You can take the 7, drive the 7 into the rail, and remove the 8 from that pocket. Watch the 8 going cross-side. If you hit it. Okay. Oh, he hit it good. That should open it up. Oh, I like shooting the 5 here and then the 3.
The 5 leave a little bit of an angle on the 3-ball so you can bounce back out for the 6.
Or you can pinch draw the 6 right here, then shoot the 5, then the 3 roll forward for the 2, and then the 8.
Yep.
I think I like that better. Just because if you shoot the 5 now and then you have the 3 and you want to roll forward, well, you probably shoot the 6 after the 3, right?
Yeah. But I mean, if you get too straight in on the 3, then it gets kind of a little bit tricky. Right?
Yeah.
So, bring up a good point of just shooting the 6 pinch draw it rolling it through the 5, and then having an angle for the 3, just rolling it up.
I think I would shoot a stop shot here, so I have a little bit of angle on the 3, so I can. Yeah, like you said, you don't want to get. Oh, he's got a little bit of an angle now. He can fade out for the 6. Yeah, you can draw out here.
Yeah. I don't think you have to use any spin, just straight center. Maybe just a touch of left, but nothing crazy.
Just a little bit of stun should get the cue ball out and get straight in on the 6. A little bit of an angle. A little bit of an angle here, Adam. Are you going to just go forward with it?
Yeah, you can just throw it in.
Go forward? Are you gonna check draw this? Are you just gonna pinch draw this out? Just try a little bit, or you want to come forward with the cue ball?
I think you
try
can
to
just
get over
shoot
here.
I think you can just pinch draw it.
Oh my God! Crazy enough, he blocked a bank hole on both the side pocket and the corner here.
Yep. Now, I don't know how. Like there's a double bank in the side pocket. If it passes the 2 ball enough.
Yeah, I see it. So Adam's saying take this, bank the 8 here, calling it here. There's also that shot for here too.
Yep.
If you want this shot, both are very difficult. Are you ever trying to bank this 8 into the 6? I mean, the cue ball is traveling though, and it's almost natural to come down. You're coming down here to leave a shot on. You're definitely going to leave a shot on the 2 ball.
Yeah, I feel like if I don't, I'm going to sell out the 2 ball with the 6 ball in the pocket. At this point in the juncture,
John Amos says to double bank it in the corner. What's up, John Baca? What's going on, dude?
John with that 1 pocket shot. It's like I see this all day.
Both of your double banks though, the cue ball is moving.
Yep.
Because you need enough speed to travel the 8, at least 2 cushions in a pocket. So it's real tough to protect the cue ball here. Real tough. And if you're not going to try to knock the 6 in, the guy's got a hanger no matter where you leave the cue ball on the table.
Kind of the mentality of this is do or die. So put all your focus and energy in the shot.
Yeah. Good point. It's do or die.
Yeah. Everything's
going into just the shot. You let the cue ball go. You kind of map out your cue ball so you're not going towards the pocket. You hit middle of the rails. But you got to hit it with enough speed. That's part of the shot. And then accuracy. It's a real difficult shot. But I thought I just saw April tap her hand on the bottom left corner. So I don't know what she called. She called
there it is. It's in. Nope. It is in. What a shot.
She called it. That was just. Oh my gosh! She double banked it in the corner. Oh my gosh! What a shot, dude! That was sick.
Oh man!
To make it 1-1 or 2-0. What a shot by April Garcia. That was money. Oh my God, that was sick. Sick with it. Adam, that's got a nomination right there. That's a nomination for. I mean, it's early in the set. You guys did it last week. The chat was blowing up over your guys' combination of shots, and you guys got a lot of votes for the best series of shots. And then, of course, we still have Kenneth Juarez's shot that closed out the set in the very first round, where we tried to set that one up, but that was sick. Wow, what a shot. What a shot, dude.
That's a great shot.
Dude, the speed, everything. Yep. It's dead perfect. Eat your heart out, John Amo, Mr. One Pocket. Next time you need to shoot a 2-railer, grab April off the rail there. Well, that's got to fire them up.
It has to.
I mean, there was some high fives going after that. She made a ball. No, cue ball. That's 3 scratches in a row for both these teams. Interesting. What a shot, though. 1-1 instead of 2-0. That's a huge, huge game there. And I know it's early, but being down 2-0 and then just deflating your opponent's just got to be like, oh, like they just got gut punched.
And plus, it's a big thing for confidence-wise, because they're like, oh, we just gave them 2 games in a row where we should have won.
Yeah.
We failed, we made mistakes, came down.
Good point.
It's great for the morale, the confidence.
No doubt.
It definitely helps you get settled into the match.
The other team knows you're there now for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, all in hand behind the kitchen once again, Adam. What do you like? That 2 ball and the 12 ball. Excuse me, that's the 4 and the 12 are tied up. Is he looking at taking this 12-15 combination? I almost think that that's what he's looking at.
I think so.
That's what he's looking at. He's going to take care of this problem. But all right, let's see. What a shot!
That turned out pretty good.
That was Brandon with that shot. That was really good shot there too. Give him some fire for that one. Opening shot there. Okay, we got a problem with the 9 ball here, Adam.
You take it now? Try to get it now?
Yeah, I'm going to try to rip it now. Now, if you move the 7, you're really not doing a lot here. You can drag draw it. Do you try to play into the 7 where it bumps the 9? Are you going with a hard collision here, or are you trying to be precise? Oh, he's looking at playing position on the 9.
Oh, even better, I guess.
If you get there. If you don't, you're trying to take in one of your... Oh,
he got there.
Oh, I think he did.
Shot.
Good shot there. Wow, what a shot. Definitely got to take the 9 now.
Yep.
I like jacking up here and like stunning into the 7 ball for a straight in shot on the stripe in the side there. I just don't like going forward. You can go forward here, but it looks like you might split the 10 and the 14 for the side pocket. Got to watch that. Or run into the 10. Good shot.
No, I don't mind that either.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
Because now you can shoot the 14. Is it the 14? Yeah. Shoot the 14, get down through 11, and then use the 10 to get down to the 13.
Very good. I like that pattern. You got to make sure you don't get behind the 5 here. Are you rolling forward?
I think I just shoot this straight high.
Straight high, okay.
So either come down to the rail, bump, or just run straight into the 5.
Looks like he's drawing it.
I don't like shooting this to draw.
Oh, and you know what? I think it altered his shot by trying to hold it there.
Yeah.
Because he hit it fat. And if you're going to stroke that shot, you can just go ahead. I mean, for accuracy, if you are electing to draw, just draw into your rail here and out. But he tried to cinch it, and that was a problem. I thought he could have gone forward and just run into the 5.
I think so too.
Or miss the 5 and then come into the rail and then and the back of the 5.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you're straight in on the 11. And like Adam said, the 10's here to get you down to the 13. But that was then. This is now. They are on solids. And this is the team that just made that incredible shot. And I feel like they have the momentum right now. I know it's early, but that shot, because they scratched after the break, so this is let's see if they can do this. Looks pretty good. You got the 4 ball, the 3 ball, the 6 and the 7. Man, if they could have got straight in on the 6 there, that was it, right? I mean, the 6, then the 7. They got a little bit of a back cut on the 6 now, which the cue ball is moving towards the 7. What do you like here, Adam? Do you like? I like shooting the 3 ball and trying to get back to the center of the table on the 6 ball.
Yeah, and just taking the 2.
Because they're on a good angle on the 3 right now. Let's see. Oh, he hit that.
I don't mind that.
Wow, he hit it.
That's perfect.
Perfect.
6, 7, 3, 8 inside.
Yep. This
Just
game
solve
is
that
over.
wreck.
Yeah. This game's over. So the team that picked up the momentum takes advantage of another error here, I think. Oh yeah. They're stroking the balls too, like with authority here. Where, I like the way they're shooting these balls in.
They're not shooting tentative.
Right. Not at all. And it looked like Denny on that. He shot it a little tentative.
Yeah.
And a little bit of a rush. And I think he took the wrong option. I liked yours going just straight down, rolling it in. If you bump the 5, you're totally good. But they're going to be down 2-1 here. I'm going to give them this one.
Yeah, I don't mind going out on a limb on this one.
I just checked out Denny's body language. A little frustrated there. He's got his arms crossed. Ooh. 2-1. Wiped his feet. 2-1. April and Aaron. So they scratch on the break. They gave up ball in hand. Denny and Brandon had a road map, just a straight road map to get out, and made an error, and they just punished him.
Yep.
2-1. So now it's on the other foot. We were talking about forget the first game
Yep.
and erase that. That's what Brandon and Denny got to do now.
Yep.
That's what, and with both games, because Brandon was shooting that 6 ball
Yep.
and to go up 2-0, and he was a little tentative with it. And then, of course, April came with the shot of the match so far.
And that turned them. Right now, that completely turned the momentum around.
Totally. I mean,
So now now Brandon and Denny are like a little bit tentative, trying to play a little bit too perfect.
yeah, we'll see how it pans out here. This looks like a dry break. Not a great opener, though. The 15 ball, if you can get to it, is it wired off the 12? It does look. It looks pretty wired.
Yeah.
So if you don't have an opener here and you want to get creative, I like playing a real forceful shot here on the 14-13 into the 15 in the side. The 1 ball, there is not a great opener here. I don't see, Adam. Well,
No, what? Is he shooting the 1 in the corner?
shooting the 1. That's gonna. Oh, nice shot, Brandon. That was a good shot. Solids here are tough, though. You got the 7s tied up, and you need to. I think you need to put it. Maybe the 7 does go through the gap there.
I think it's tight. I think it's slow rolls. You can like slow roll it. I think it fits. Just shoot the 5 ball right now.
So I'm looking down. The 7 definitely goes in that pocket. 7 has a pocket right here. This ball definitely goes right through here. So this is going to be a tricky ball right here. Playing shape on it. You don't have a pocket. You don't have a pocket anywhere on this side of the table. You got to shoot this ball here or here, unless you can get a bump of some sort.
Good try.
Okay, they still have the 3. The 3 or the 2 ball to play shape. Man, are you trying to? Are you playing the 2 here and coming up and trying to hit right into this area here so you can shoot the 7 and get on the 2? I don't know, or
I
the
don't
4.
know.
I mean,
I think honestly, I don't mind that shot at all because you use the 13 ball there. So if you get down far enough, you can cut the 7 ball in, and they kind of use the 13 as a backstop to slow the cue ball down for the 2 ball on the side.
nope, that's the 2nd ball Denny's hit fat. Just that last rack. Take a little more time.
And I notice he's 1-stroking. He's just getting down, shoot.
Yeah, like maybe rushing a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe some nerves, and that's how a lot of people fend off the nerves, is playing a little faster,
Yeah.
trying to ignore what's going on inside your body and your head,
Yeah.
and they have a tendency to play a little faster, I think. But Denny is a kind of a fast player normally, but he definitely looked like he 1-stroked that.
The last couple ones, the one in the corner that the one in the corner that he missed, and then that one right there, he just got down and shot. It's like, did you aim?
Yeah,
But so I think it's important to. Your tempo can be fast, but you just got to make sure that you still concentrate on your fundamentals and like doing a couple practice strokes and making sure that you're ready and you're lined up is correctly.
no doubt. And go find out where your cue ball's going. That's part of the shot too. And I didn't really see that from him either. It was just kind of get down and shoot it.
Yeah. And that strikes me more as nerves.
Is he cutting this or banking it? Looks like he's cueing to bank it. A little bit of a 2-way there, I think. Oh, they don't. That's probably good that hung. I don't mind when balls hang in the pocket. Rather have them hang than go in.
They're in a tough spot here.
I think they got a back cut on the 3 ball. That's the only thing I see. The 8 ball's in a tricky spot too. That's gonna, if you're looking to the future here and you're trying to get out, you got to make sure, your plan involves that 8 ball. Now, if you get below here, if say you're solids and you get, your last ball and you can drop the cue ball down here. This is a big pocket right here.
Yep.
Off right here. So
I don't see any kind of save.
I mean, the only really clear the shot they have, an offensive shot, is the 3-ball.
I'm not sure if they can cut it in the side, and then no, he tried it. There was enough room.
All right, Stripes is ready to go if they get good. You know, all they have to really do is get on that 15 ball. I think the 15 goes in the side, which is sitting just below the 12. That leads you to the 13. They got a ball hanging in the corner, so they don't have to do a lot here with this. If they want to, the next ball is the 14.
With the 14 being so in the jaws, it's not the easiest to try to come out because there's not a lot of room between the 7 and 13.
Right, that gap. I mean, you want to get on this 15 ball here. I mean, there's a window here, and then there's a window here though too. If you drop back to the middle of the table, you can back cut this ball in. But this is key here to this out. That's Aaron's taking a look at what he's got on the 15. All right, so he's definitely shooting the 14 ball. Maybe he sees something with the 13 and going into the 15. No, he's going to try to come out. Oh, man, he hit the window. He did. I think he got the window here.
I think so.
Adam. I think he got the window on this 15 ball. And, he did. He did. She got right down on it. Does she play for the 13 or does she go into the rail and come out?
Oh, 13.
So, on that shot, I would have thought it out a little bit more and tried to come out. I would have came off the rail and played shape on this ball or this ball, right? Because this is what happened right now with her rolling that in. They're a little bit trapped here. I mean, she's got to put a stroke on it. She's jacked up, and I don't think she can get any draw here. Oh, this is Aaron, excuse me. He can come out middle of the table by the... Is he going to try to get out by the spot here, you think?
He has to go forward. So I think he has to.
So you know what I'm saying about playing a little bit of a different strategy here. I would have the 15 here and then use the cue ball and come off the rails to get position on this ball or this ball and wait on the 13. Because of there's a lot of things you can get jacked. I mean, by rolling that in, she if the cue ball would have stuck closer to the rail, she would have had Aaron would have had an easy cue on this, but this is difficult. Stretching, top. It's got to put a stroke on it, too. Got to put a stroke on it to get it out of there. Yeah, it was just difficult. The body position and jacked up over a ball.
That was a little bit too much.
Yeah, I think that if they would have just thought their pattern over a little bit better there, they were home free.
Yeah.
If she would have came off and bumped into the 4 ball there, that would have just set them free right there. So a big opportunity here for Brandon and Denny. I know it's only 2-1, but I would say a must out here. Are you ever looking at this 7 ball with a little bit of speed off the 12 in the side? It'll bump the 8 down, but you could potentially bump it in front of the deuce here.
Me personally, I think since the 8 ball goes in the side pocket now, I think I like using the 4 ball as the key ball to get on the 8. So if the 2 ball goes in the side pocket, trying to shoot the 7 and get on the 2 ball, and then use the 3 ball to get to the 4.
What ball are you opening up here with?
I shoot the 7.
You shooting the 7?
Shooting the 7
in the side. Are you trying to shoot it clean, or are you going to go off the stripe?
I think he has an angle enough to where he can go clean.
Yeah, he sure does. See, if you come up, you're just going to have a little bit of trouble, I think. He should have thrown that with a little left spin. He's got to shoot the 4 ball now. And it's one of those kind of funny angles, Adam. If you're going forward, if you go forward with it and you roll it in, the cue ball, it comes like this and just misses the 7. The 7, it lays in a funny spot here.
I think there's some hit that's with a little bit of inside, so you run into the 7. But,
Are you ever drawing it out here and trying to go into the...
oh, that's a great shot.
Wow, what a shot. Drew it into the 12, moved the 12, makes the 7 a lot more accessible. You just shoot which ball you shoot? You got to shoot the 7 here, right?
I shoot the 7.
Yeah, the 7's a natural to come out and just come here, anywhere over here, and you're home free. But this is the money shot here for sure. So you shoot this like the 8 ball. That's in. Great shot.
That's a great shot. Just a stop shot now.
Yep.
A stop shot or just roll it forward a little bit, but I prefer the stop shot.
The 8 goes in the side.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, I like a stop shot there.
That's
He needed to shoot a stop. He still got it though. He can shoot the 8 in the corner pocket.
Missed it.
Oh my gosh.
But they didn't sell out or anything. They have a steep cut in the side pocket.
Got that. You got a little nick safety here too. You want to just nick off this ball here, drop the cue ball, just roll the cue ball down here and just barely nick the 12 ball. And that's what she's going to do. Just like that. Good shot. I like that shot. Simple, effective. You give him a shot on the kick shot. But, the percentages, you got to take, you shoot the percentages, right? I'm shooting this pocket speed, though.
Yep.
Because if you get a hit and you shoot at pocket speed, the cue ball is going to be sitting on that end rail. And, their next shot will be a tester for sure. I like getting my straight in scratch, and then I just go a little longer.
That's a great point.
Oh no. That went way too long. Ball in hand. Well, the 13 ball is definitely going to be their last ball for the 8s. Play the ball on the side, roll it forward. Yep. Shoot the 10, the 12, then the 13 for a 3-1 lead. Make sure you get an angle. There you go. You like going forward with this, or you just like stunning straight across?
I just like stunning straight across.
Oh.
She missed it.
Oh. I like shooting forward there with some and coming down into my angle. If it's flat, if it was a little too flat, taking the cue ball like that. Either way, but if you got enough angle, you can definitely stun that over.
Right.
And just hit it clean. She overcut it, I think, a little bit. Now if they went for the bank, it's about all they had. Okay. Can they see the 13? No, they're a little funny. They're a little bit hooked, so they're going to have to do something.
It's a little bit of work left.
Yeah, they're a little bit of work left. They're a little bit hooked on the 13 ball. So depending on where Aaron can leave the cue ball, trying to get a perfect angle for her to come around, or I'll get it flat and she can just roll it in. Okay, so they're definitely got to come around the table or back and forth here.
Yeah.
How do you like shooting this, Adam?
I like going around. I like doing
Top right?
Top right.
Yep.
And then coming around.
Natural. If you draw it out and try to come back, one rail flat,
Worry about the side.
pocket. Yeah.
Great job.
So she decided to go flat, back and forth. instead of the 3-rail. I like the 3-railer there too.
For me, in that case, I like to just worry about the speed.
All right, well, a little bit of a tester here, but very makeable. 3-1 lead. Uh-oh. Hit it fat. Oh.
How do you like hitting that shot? Do you shoot that with center, or do you typically shoot rail shots with like a little bit of a straight high?
I like shooting that with actually a little bit of bottom outside English, because I like to throw my ball and have it hug the rail all the way down, and I'm most accurate with that shot. So I definitely preference. I mean, I shoot a lot of those when I got to go down table when I'm playing one pocket with high inside, but I don't like ever shooting that with high inside.
Yeah.
How do you shoot it?
With rail shots, me, like Joey Gray, we were having a conversation about rail shots one day, and he was like, well, if you can shoot it with straight high, it promotes the ball to want to go into the pocket a lot more.
Okay.
So if I can avoid the scratch, if it's against the rail, I like to just shoot those with just straight high, just a little bit of high. And
That's a good point. So the object ball accepts into the pocket better with a high ball there.
Right.
I'm going to start shooting it with high ball. I want the ball to be accepted in the hole easier. That's a good point. So we got a dry break here. 2-2. Wow, to take a 3-1 lead there. Aaron hit it just a little fat. Right when he hit it, I knew it was fat. When you're hitting with high, so you're saying on that shot right there. So what did we have? We had the cue ball here, and the 8-ball was here. Are you hitting it dead center, high ball, or a dead center ball? So you're hitting that with high. Okay, so the cue ball is going to drift down this way.
Yeah.
Okay, and with like a pocket speed too, right?
Yeah.
You're going to just stroke it nicely. You don't get style points for hitting it any harder.
Right.
Okay.
Especially on tight tables, because the harder you hit it, the smaller the pocket plays.
Right.
Right. And so if you can hit it a little bit softer and still make it, the bigger the pocket plays.
Absolutely. Good point.
Especially from that steep of angle.
The only thing really you had to worry about there with going high English was just making sure your high is taking you above the side pocket. But let it, just stroke it nice and easy.
Yeah.
Down the rail.
That's what I said, is like if I look at it and I'm like, I'm not going to scratch, and it's for like the money, or if it's like it's like a do or die shot, then usually that's how I play that. That's how I like to play that shot anyway.
Wow, he overcut the 6. And I can't tell if he's hooked. No, he can see it. So you got Brandon. Aaron took that shot. Overcut the 6 in the side. The solids look good here. If they can get on these solids, they're all in the open. You got the 7, the 4, the 1, and the 3 are all. I think the 7 goes in the bottom right by the 13 ball. That's what he's kind of looking at right now, I think. Little difficult to take the 6 right now because of the traffic. I think if you go high ball though and hug the rail and go,
I don't know, because I think if you run into the 9 ball, you're still gonna. Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan, because now even if you go high, you have to make sure if you draw that ball out, to make sure that you draw it, like overdraw it.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're for sure giving yourself a look on the 3 or the 4 ball.
Yeah.
We get the 4 and the 2 confused. The 4 is down by the bottom left-hand corner, and the 2 is there. But they got in a weird spot here. Real weird spot, didn't they? Yeah. Looks like they just got a combo.
I think that's the aggressive shot.
I think Brandon was just looking at maybe the 7 off the 1. That's not going to go, Brandon. Not even close.
It's too far away.
Yeah, way too far away and way too close to the rail at that angle. I think if you're going to go, you go all out on this combo and you shoot it with just a nice speed. He's looking at the 7 off the 1. That's not going. No.
I think that's more of a safe.
Yeah. He did let him see 15 ball on the side. Let April see the 15 on the side. Well, we're about 5 minutes away from getting this other match started on table 2. Mike Pope, Kennyth Juarez versus Pom Rai and Joey Smith. That's going to be
a heck of a match.
Yeah. 2 different dynamics. You got a similar team that you have.
Right.
You know, a very, very strong player, and you know, a lower rank with Pom and Joey, and then you've got 2, you know, middle of the road, you know, solid players. We talked about that too.
Yeah.
On, you know, on the dynamics of the team makeup of a real strong and a, you know, and a lower rank against 2 middle, you know, 2 solid middle, you know, ranked players. And we always talked about it that you got to favor the 2 middle ranked guys just because they, you know, but that's not the way it went with you guys. You proved that different.
As long as it's not too bad. I like the 2 middle ranked players, right? Because, you know, theoretically they shoot the same, they shoot the same, you know, shoot the same speed. They should know how to do all the basic shots, follow, draw, put some English, stuff like that. I think the key with Pom is in playing with a lower ranked player is to make sure that your lower ranked player doesn't try to do too much and stays with themselves.
There you go.
And just does what they feel comfortable doing and not trying to do too much, being like, oh, I need to hit this. I need to go 3-rail shape to try to do something crazy because that's what my partner would do. So I need to feel like I need to come up and play to his level,
right,
or her level. So,
did you have a conversation with Roland before your match about stuff like that?
I just said it's just another game.
Just another game. Keep it simple.
Just keep it simple. Let's just have fun. It's just another match.
There you go. I like that. There was no conversation don't try to do too much. Just do what you can do. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Just another match. Just another game.
I think we played enough to where, you know, I've kicked that horse a little bit. And
okay.
So I don't,
right.
And
is he going for the kick shot here? Uh-oh.
That's a scratch.
Yep. Wow, what a safety. That was a great safety that Aaron laid on them right there. Pinched them behind the 9. They really had no shot at the solids on the lower half or on the right side of your screen.
Now, the 13 ball passes, do you shoot the 9 ball now? Do you shoot the 9-13 and just try to break that up because you have the 14 as an insurance ball by the corner pocket?
I like that. I like that. Starting with the 9, it clears a pocket for the 15 ball. You have the 13, and you can roll forward a little bit because you have the 12 right there by the pocket, right? I like that pattern. But I definitely like shooting the 9 right now. Unless you want to shoot the 13 and draw back to the 9 right now.
Yeah.
You better get on it now.
Because the 14 and 9 are tricky. And those can cause you a headache down the line. Especially with the 2 ball being there. Or with the 4.
Looks like she's queuing top on this ball. That 9's that's gonna be a problem if they don't take care of that. And I
think they rolled too far.
I think they did too. I think they have the 11 in the side though, which you can get back onto the 9 maybe. Yeah, they can shoot the 11 in the side for sure. All right, Adam, I'm gonna step out and get this other match started real quick.
Hey John, what's up, dude? How's it going? No, wow. Not too sure what he was going there, because now there's just I don't think the 11 ball goes in the bottom left, so that just leads to the top right.
What did they end up shooting at?
He shot the 14 in the corner, but he drew back. Or he shot the ball in the corner and just drew back. So I'm not playing another safe.
Okay, you let him see daylight here. You can definitely the 2 ball is pocket. You can pocket the 2 ball. You're jacked up a little bit, but that's the only shot I think you got. And definitely makeable, huh? So it looks like they flipped the coin on table 2. And they're getting ready, so we'll stay on table 1 until they are officially ready. All right, this is just staying down and making the 2-ball here. Oh,
It looks like he's playing the safe.
it looks like he's going to try to skinny off the 1 ball. Play a little safe. That's not a bad
That's
shot.
not a bad shot.
Nice shot there. Ooh,
Roland.
Roland Graham says, "What up, partner?"
Hey. It's nice to be watching and not having to be sweating.
All right. Is there a bank shot available on the 9? It looks like it. Looks like you can go cross-side here. I think you just play all shot here. You got it. Oh, good try. Good try. And if he would have made the 9, he did have the 11 in the side. All right, these guys, it's time to run out now. Good shot by Denny. I stay down table here, Adam. I want that, that insurance ball down there.
I think I like
ball.
shooting the 7 ball right now. Shooting the 7, 3, 1, and then coming back down. That's what they're going to do.
I think that's what they're going to do, Adam. You called it 7, now the 3. He definitely did. I'm using that ball's going to be my last ball, because that 9 ball is definitely in a... And you're close to your work here. You don't have to do much.
Oh, he wants
Don't
that ball
get
slow
steep.
down.
Don't get steep. Okay, we're underway on match number 2. Joey and Pom and Kennyth and Mike Pope, race 8, win by 2. Both of these matches will advance. The 2 winners will advance to the Final 4. And if you've been watching all these weeks, you know the Final 4 is where all the money is.
Yep.
My guy I'm sitting next to here in the booth, Adam Cisneros, had a great match last week. Him and Roland Graham are first ones in the Final 4. Watch out. Oh, they got a good bump here. Oof. They needed that bump right there. Okay, make sure you can get your partner in good shape here. Uh-oh. That's an awkward shot here.
Yeah. But the good thing is you don't have to worry about the scratch. It looks like he's going to run right into the 11. So all the efforts into making it.
Just a little bit of a brutal back cut here, though. Once again, Denny kind of just got down and
Just shot it.
stroked it. You go out and detail your work there, kid. Detail your cue ball,
Figure out what kind of zone you want to land in.
Yeah, that's definitely not the zone.
No.
You're outside the zone there. But like Adam said, I think you can just let it go. Your cue ball is in no, you're not in any danger of scratching here. Just shoot the shot. Overcut it. Look what he did with the 11, though. The 11 got funny. And the other, so the only easy shot they got opening is in the side pocket. The 8's hanging. This isn't easy, Adam. It's like Pope and Mike have solids on your top screen there.
That's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting battle of styles with Kennyth and Mike being loose and fast and just kind of like loose and fast shooting, free stroking.
Yeah.
Versus like Joey and Pom, kind of like a little bit more on the methodical side.
Yeah.
Like to think, take their time. So I like watching battling of styles.
Yeah, definitely makes it a lot more interesting, doesn't it? Oh, they're going there. He's playing the bank. Do or die here.
Made it. No.
No,
Did he get a little lucky?
I don't think so. Back and forth. It looked like April and Aaron had just got all the momentum in the world and a couple of hiccups here, and they find themselves down 3-2. No real clean outs yet on that match. That might go all the way like this. Little bit grimy, a little bit, some tough racks, but that looks like it's going. That looks like it's going to be close all the way.
It'll be interesting to see who can settle down or stay settled down. Because it looks like they get settled down, then they start to get tight again.
Yeah.
Get a little bit settled, then they can start to get tight again.
So when you do get settled down, stay settled down.
Stay settled down.
Up, little overcut here. Overcut by Kennyth. A lot of pressure. Like you said, when you're playing, you don't want to think about anything else when you're playing the game of pool because it's just a game. And when you simplify it, that's when everything looks easy.
Right.
But there are circumstances here playing for all this money, and a lot of people on the court trying to get into this Final Four. I don't think I've ever been in a spot like this, Adam.
It's tough. Not very often. Not any local tournaments in Colorado. Not very often.
So it has to be somewhat of a new experience, knowing that a pot of gold sits after a match of pool, but you got to perform. Got to check those nerves at the door and try to find out how to relax the best you can. Good shot by Joey there. I don't know if he's going to come up with any kind of shot though for Pom. Watch the cue ball. Good shot by Aaron there.
For me, it's kind of like the bigger the match, the bigger I have to lie to myself to keep myself calm.
Yeah.
But when pressure comes, your fundamentals are so important to lean on them because those can get you through huge moments where your heart is beating or your back arm's a little bit stiff and you don't feel 100%.
Good point. Okay, Pom's just. Well, he might have came up real good there. That was a good little shot by Pom on the top there to hook up on the solids. Okay, so we got.
I don't think he gave up the 7.
April's at the table. No, Pope's getting down on the ball like he can see the 7. If he can, man, I'm trying to come back into the 5 ball and separate that 5 ball right now. Just like that. Good shot by Pope. Real good shot there. Don't know if he came up.
It's not too bad. He can still shoot the 5 ball on the side.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll tell you what, the 2 ball, he can shoot the 5 in the side, and the 2 ball does go in the other side pocket. So, and you've got Aaron and April working on solids here, I believe. Are they working on solids? Yeah, he's cueing that to 1 here. Man, I like shooting this 2 ball back. I like shooting the back cut coming off that 13. Because that's going to be a difficult ball to get back down to, maybe.
It's going to be the tricky ball.
Oh, he had that little funny angle that all of us know about when you're shooting coming forward with the ball. And it's just a little bit of it's almost straight in, but not. And it's just hard to stay down and be confident in those shots like that. All right, so Pope
Take the 2 ball right away.
Yep, checking this 2 on the side. That's the 8 he's shooting right by, so he's got the 6, the 1, and the 3 left. Oh. A confident stroke, though.
Yeah.
But just caught the point, not as accurate when you're hitting it that hard, but very confident. He delivered a very confident stroke. Nice shot by Brandon. I think it sets up pretty nicely here for the 15. 15, come underneath the 2 and get on the 13 here. Just put a little left English on it. Nice, just roll it in. There you go.
Good shot.
So the 2 stripes down low are the 10 and the 11. So I think those will lead to each other.
I like shooting the stripe in the side and drawing back and saving the 13. Is that the 13? Or no, the 9 ball is the key ball.
So you're going to try to get on the 10 ball here? You're going to draw back, or you're going to try to get on the 9 now?
I just try to draw back, get on the 10 ball, choose the 10 to the 11 to the 9, because then you don't have to do too much. There's not much. You don't have to move the cue ball out to get shape on the 8.
Pom with a very confident shot down the rail. He fired it in, got Joey straight in on the 13 ball. They just got to draw this ball back about 2 inches. And the 8 ball on the side, it's going to be 1-0 Joey and Pom. After Mike Pope just missing the side. So we got a 1-0 lead for Pom and Joey. Let's go to table 1 and see what's going on here. So they rolled it in. They're definitely shooting a 9 here. A little flat.
Yep.
A little flat. So I think I'm going to go forward here, Adam. With some, I want to get this out to the middle of the table. I do not want to have my opponent have a thin cut on the ball. It's tough to get on the 11 then.
I think he's okay. Just roll this in. Doesn't have to hit it hard. Just want to bounce off the rail a little bit.
Denny fires it in, but he didn't need to. He didn't need to come. He wanted to leave the cue ball over there.
Yep.
But I think Brandon has a shot, but made it a lot tougher for sure. All right, they're racking on table 2.
You shoot this with inside?
This
Or just a touch of inside to come?
depends how I can reach the ball. If I can reach it and feel comfortable with it, I think just a check of inside and just slow roll it in. I don't think I'm going to come back down table.
Oh, he took the pocket away.
To take the pocket away.
And put the cue ball on the rail and limit their options. So.
Yeah, this is different. This isn't easy. All right. So Joey and Pom broke, made a ball, open table. Pom's at the table. See what he shoots up there.
Tell you what, if the 15 passes that the solid, I think I like the stripes.
Okay, so April. I think you're going to see Aaron's got to come with the 5 ball here. I'm shooting the 5 and I'm just coming back and forth here. I'm going to shoot this with speed, and I'm going to take my cue ball here and get back here. Now, I mean, if you can land perfect on this 1 somehow and draw it here and float your cue ball down here, that's a hell of a shot. But getting that position right there. Are you shooting the 5 and coming back up and down?
Depends how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling good, yeah. If I'm feeling a little bit, I look at the safe. How do you feel about shooting the 1 ball, like slow rolling it, or shooting it hard enough?
Slow rolling it onto the 11. I don't want to make the 11.
Right, and then putting
the cue ball behind the 8. I like that. I think it's doable too. It sits pretty nice. It is a very it's a delicate slow roll because you don't want to have enough speed where you bump this in and the 1 moves this way and the cue ball is sitting straight in on the 8, right?
Right.
But if you can drop the 1, Adam's saying just slow roll it here, but make sure your cue ball rolls and you put the cue ball here, and I think that's what they're going to do here. Just make sure you don't make the 11. And if you do, make sure the 1 sits there. Just like you said, Adam. Well, he's going to have to kick.
He's going to have to come with a good shot, because even if you kick it and make it, you still have to contend with the 1.
I'm coming in with speed. I'm going to try to just hit this short rail right here with speed, and it comes off, hits this in, and there's a shot where it clips the top of the 1. Cue ball goes out. He followed it in. You got to hit the short rail there, and then you got to come with speed to rip the 1.
Yeah. Right.
Because if you just slow roll that in, you're going to be hooked behind the 1 all day. So real good opportunity here for April and Aaron to. I like just shooting this. Shoot the 1 ball. I mean, if you shoot the 1 and get the cue ball anywhere on this rail, it's a natural. You got a natural and take your cue ball here.
I like it.
All right, Pom and Joey called a timeout. They're talking over this run out here.
I think they bumped the 15 because the 15 did go in the side pocket, but now it kind of went into a little funny place.
They're stripes, right?
Yep.
So I think they got to shoot the 14 ball here. The 15 does go in both the corners. So maybe they're shooting the 14 and going to get out here. Aaron Hara with the 5 ball.
It's a good shot.
Good shot. So back and forth that match goes.
Yep,
Back
3-3.
and forth.
Slugfest. Oh, good shot by Pom, dude. Pom shot the 14. Good shot, April. 3-3. Pom got Joey real good on that ball. A little bit of a thin cut, but Pom can handle this. Just come straight back and forth. You can shoot the 8 in either corner.
Yeah.
Just making sure I shoot it with the speed that I feel most comfortable with making the 15.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I can get hooked anyway. I'm going flat across, maybe just a tad of high ball. So he
Just like that.
no,
He put it inside.
Yeah, he put a little inside. I was thinking more this way, coming straight out and back and forth.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a real tough shot here for Joey. But big shot, but he can handle it. Take a 2-0 lead. Overcut it. He overcut it.
Didn't
Tell you
leave
what.
anything easy.
Yeah, nothing easy. And the 4 and the 1 sit a little funny. The 1 sits out from the 4. It's almost like you gotta cut this 4 just a little bit backwards to make the 1 here. But there's no easy opener here.
Now with the 8 ball sitting where it's at, might want to, even if you like play a save, but consider just shooting and nicking off the 4 ball, coming off the side of the solid, and then just leaving the cue ball there and like leaving it behind the 5.
Yeah, slow rolling it down into the 4-1.
Yeah.
Catch you guys over it.
Right on, E. Good job last weekend.
Thank you.
Eric McCauley in here.
Just got a top shooter for both 8 ball and laggers for Napa.
Nice job,
Nice.
dude. Way to go, dude. And a win with you
And
and
a win.
Tyler Andrews
Yep.
last weekend. That was awesome. So they're doing your shot, I think, Adam. Slow roll. Got to make sure you get a rail. Okay, he did. Ball he hit the object ball first, and the cue ball got a rail.
Speaking of no rail,
April.
I don't think she got a rail, but the tail end of it, someone just, oh no, she made a ball.
So he's looking probably at the carom here. This coming off the solid, playing the 9-3 in the side, but he's checking it out to see if it's going into the point or not. All right, you got Pom. I'm trying to dial something in here. Ooh, he had to swerve it a little,
Yeah,
and he did.
it was a good hit.
Just overcut. Yep, good hit. All right, so another thing to think about: Mike Pope and Kennyth. Their first 2 matches were pretty cruise control-ish. Like they were on cruise control. I think they won 8-2 and 8-3, if I believe, maybe
Yeah.
even 8-1 and 8-3. So a little resistance early to see how they deal with that is going to be interesting. I think I heard them in here the other night. They were talking about their previous 2 matches, and you know as well as I know that you're only as good as your next match. I
Right.
mean, you could have just played 1,000 AccuStats match, your best match of your life, but you got to let that. I mean, you can take that momentum into the next match, but the job at hand is the one that you need to worry about, and you're not going to get a win by saying how good you played, in previous matches.
It's always important to forget about the good ones as we forget about the bad ones.
No doubt.
Because how many times you play a perfect set, and then you just dog your brains out the next match.
Your expectations got in the way, That's why I like it really is. It's the ball that you're shooting and the rack that you're running and the game that you just played, and then the whole process of that, and just keep bulldogging and keep playing good, and then That's what I always say leads to victory.
Yep.
It's not going ahead or back, but the job at hand. All right, so Kennyth looks like they got straight in on this ball. Probably just a stop shot here. Let Mike take it on the 3.
He tried to cheat the pocket a little bit.
He did, just a little. So a couple mistakes early by Kennyth and Mike. And there wasn't many in their previous 2 matches, so it'll be interesting to see how they deal with that. Joey's still got to come with a shot here. Watch the side pocket by his hand. Oh, he made it. Good shot. Great shot. 2-zip. 2-0, Joey and Pom. I don't think Mike and Kennyth have been in this spot yet this tournament, so it's really interesting to see. Oh, what a shot. What a shot by Aaron. Hit it perfect. We're looking down at it, and it does go. But shape on this 8. This is a tough one to fire in here, Adam, because it's got to be so precise. And if you roll, I was going to say if you roll forward, I think she got a shot on the 8.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
You shoot it in the top right.
Yep.
Or top left.
Great shot by Aaron to get her on that shot right there. All right. He missed one earlier down the rail. I wonder if that's on his mind. Just stay down and see it in the back of the net. That's in. That's in. What a shot. Great shot there. Nice little out by April and Aaron to take a 4-3 lead. Back and forth that goes. All right, so Pom and Joey break the balls. They make it. Joey's their breaker and Pom's their opener. And Joey's 2 for 2 on the breaks, making a ball. That's probably a little bit of a strategy.
Yeah, it is.
Let your stronger player open the rack with which to take or which shot. It can go either way. I mean, if you guys went back. You and Rowan went
Back and forth
a little bit, right?
Yeah, it's depending on who felt. I felt confident enough. Of course, I felt confident by my break to where opening up enough where it's I can work with whatever he decides to take.
Yeah. Good shot by Joey there.
Yeah.
Okay, so April broke, made a ball. Cue ball's in the middle of the table. They're looking for a rack run here to take the first 2-game lead of the set. It could be. Nobody's had a 2-game lead in this yet.
See if they can take advantage.
You need to go into the 11. I think the 11 goes. Okay, yep. Play position on the 11. 15, 10, 12, 13, and the 9. And they all have pockets. Very runnable rack here. Looks like April's just going to roll this in and bump the 8, yep. Good shot.
It is.
Now April can just roll the 13 in and come probably just flat out towards the 8 and then have that stripe in the side or the corner. She went for, that's not the angle you wanted to go. She got in trouble there. She's got the 15 ball.
Yep. I don't think it actually worked out too bad because she doesn't have to do too much for it to get back on the 12 ball. Aaron doesn't have to do too much to get her on the 12.
Tell you what, Pom and Joey making, they got the 14 and the 9 down by the pocket, making quick work of this rack. If Joey can pocket this ball and get him shaved. No, he hit it fat. Jumped up. So he missed the 15, huh?
Yep.
It just, the rack, if April could have kept that cue ball, just, made the 13 and came this way, you got to roll in, and then that 15 draw back a little bit. It just made just a little different GPS and a longer shot on the 15, and it ended up being trouble. Okay, and Kennyth and Mike Pope have an opportunity to get on the board here. Table's wide open.
That we talked about earlier about a must-win. This is like a must-win for both Kennyth and Mike, because if they somehow lose this game, this match can get away from them really quick. Pretty
quickly, huh? And they're this is a confidence builder too. I mean, to get the momentum back, balls are wide open. It's just a must-out for a couple different reasons, including what you just said. You can let the match get away from you if you don't get those easy ones. It starts playing tricks on you.
With the table wide open, I kind of like taking just a timeout right away, just so we can both get on the same page and be like, all right, how do you want to see this work, this pattern? This is what I'm seeing, the 1, 2, whatever.
Yes.
Just so you guys can both get on the same page.
My favorite time to take a timeout, if I break, like if my partner or I break and the balls are wide open and we made a ball, I like going over the pattern right then. If we're going for the out, here, let's talk about it right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, Brandon just sewed the cue ball right on the 8 ball. That was unnecessary. That was really unnecessary. I mean, they had the 2 in the side, they had the 1 in the corner, and now they have neither of them. Oof, big mistake there, could be.
I think I'd kick 1 rail for the 2 ball in the side pocket.
You don't like kicking at the 1 here and coming off here and just making contact with the 1 and the cue ball travels, down here somewhere?
Yeah, that's a smart shot. I don't usually just go for the smart shots.
You go over the makeable shots.
Yeah, I go over what I think I can make.
All right, Pope. What's Pope got here? Oh, he jammed it. Looked like he jumped up a little bit too.
That's just not being comfortable in the match.
Yeah, they're not comfortable yet. I can see it. I mean, they were super. You can tell because if you watch them play their previous 2 matches, they were very comfortable. I mean, they were in sync. It's like you said, they're probably not comfortable yet. They got to find it.
It's a big test. If you've been cruising throughout the entire tournament, the first match that you get punched in the mouth to see how you respond.
Okay, Pom shot that shot, and
I think I just played it safe.
Yeah, just the 4 balls down by the pocket.
Yeah.
Just put them where they can't see it. I like that shot. Go down and see exactly where
Mm-hmm. Just take the one rail away and just dare them to jump in. It's a long jump. So
or cut it, or kick at it. Yeah. So you got Aaron shooting the 8 for the first 2-game lead of this match. Kennyth and Mike had a wide open table. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's the top game. Aaron. Oh my God, look at where the cue ball ended up. Wow. Got a little bit of a roll there. They got to find a way to hide this cue ball. I mean, you got the 1 maybe cross side or cross corner.
Now you just barely play a touch shot where you shoot the 1 ball on the left hand. You shoot the left hand side of the 1.
So you shoot the 1 and leave the cue ball here, and then use the 1 to block the 8. Yeah, that's definitely a shot. I mean, you don't have to do much. Let's see if they executed that safety. That's Kennyth is looking at it. They're definitely hooked. He's hooked on the 4 ball. So he's trying to come long. I don't mind that.
I don't mind that at all.
I don't mind that. And I think it's too long of a jump. He definitely got it. He's hooked April. She's got a 1-rail kick. That's too long of a jump to keep the cue ball on the table, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't jump this.
And you jump like a 900 Fargo. So Adam says no jump on this one. Too long of a jump to control the cue ball.
What's with the cue ball? With the 8-ball being in the pocket, you just have to kick to the pocket.
Yeah.
Which would be, even if you're using the diamond system and counting, it's not too bad. With 8-ball, she should be able to just kicking
Pocket
the pocket.
speed.
Yep.
She's firing at it. Oh, she went long. Ball in hand. Got to start with the 2-ball.
Yep.
Got to start with the 2-ball. Wow, it looked like a 2-game spread, and now it looks like it's going to be 4-4 again.
Well, speaking of long jumps,
Here
there
we
it comes.
go. Here comes Kennyth is going for this jump shot. He's lining it up. He's going. You got to get up and get it back to the surface. Good hit. He made a good hit. Oh, I was going to say if the 4-ball would have hung.
Yep.
No, they left him straight in on the 14-ball. And Pom shooting. Oh, no. Brandon missed the 3-ball. Oh, man, they got to settle the nerves. Definitely a nervy shot.
I think I take a timeout. If I'm my next turn at the table, if I'm Brandon and Denny, just take a quick timeout just to go outside, take a deep breath,
Yeah,
and just
calm everything down.
reset.
Don't let it get away from you here.
Yeah.
They had ball in hand. Missed the second shot, wide open. That's a tough one. 5-3, April and Aaron over Denny and Brandon, 5-3. And Pom and Joey just won. They go up 3-0. And same with Mike and Kennyth here.
Yeah.
Maybe both the teams that are losing right now, time to take a timeout and maybe go talk to each other here. Let's settle it down. Let's get back to the basics. Let's get back to what we've been doing this whole time. Like Kennyth and Mike have not been down in any sets during this tournament, and they find themselves down 3-0. That can be a tough thing mentally to overcome. And like you said, if you fight that, next thing you're down 4-0, and it can get away from you real quick.
Very easy to start thinking about the what should be's and what ifs.
So April continues she's been breaking like a monster this whole tournament, and that's their breaker. Another good break by Joey. Yeah, April's been breaking the balls like a monster in this tournament. Rarely does she okay, they won. I think she scratched on her opening break,
right?
Which she doesn't do very often. And in the previous 2 matches, she was making a ball, and the cue ball was, just found itself in a good spot. And they've ran a few racks in this tournament here.
Breaking
off her
is
break.
huge.
Yep. So the 8-ball is tied up on the 1. Looks like Aaron's deciding to open with the 15-ball on the side. So they're going to have to do something if they continue to go for this out to bump that 8-ball away from the 1. Good shot there. April's got the 10-ball. Tell you what I like. Oh, she missed it. I was going to say, I like getting on this 13-ball and playing it in the side and rolling it gently into the 1-8 isn't wired. So they took your advice. They're taking their time out off of a miss. So Adam called it. He said I would have took a timeout. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to regroup. It's, the match could have easily been 4-4 right there. And we got Joey and Pom feeling it.
That stripe by the side is going to be tough. But I think they have. Is that a stripe right there?
Yep, 9-ball.
Yep. To play that off of that other stripe. I think that's the 10. No. I can tell on the 12-ball. Shoot the 9-ball off the 12.
Okay, so Adam's saying get position on this 9-ball to shoot it off the 12-ball.
Yep.
And bump the 12, make the 9. Down the rack here, down if that 14-ball goes. Oh yeah, you can drive a truck through there. So it's open. 14-ball Man, you're good on the 14 right now. I almost like taking that 14 right now. Because you can get into...
Ouch, I don't think he has it. I don't think he has the 14 now.
Nope, he's hooked on the 8. Those are the shots. Are you going to get any better on it, later in the rack? If you're good on that ball right now, I think you just recalibrate your GPS and redo a pattern. I thought that was what they should have done there at the 14, then the 9 off the 12. And then they, obviously they're going to have to work their way back down to the 8, but, sometimes you got to do that. Pom's in a tough spot here. I don't know.
No, do you come off off the right side of the 12 ball, and then try to tuck the cue ball like behind the 7?
Man, you're saying come off.
So come off the side here and leave the cue ball like at least on the rail, like right here.
Do you think you can do that? If that 12 ball is frozen on that rail and being so close to the point, tough to control, isn't it? Be tough to control, I think. With this point here, I see what you're saying. Come off here, but this point here, it could hit the point.
Big,
it plays a little big.
I think if you shoot it with right hand, like maybe 2 tips of right, I think.
And throw it.
I think you can pass it.
Let's see what comes. Okay, he's queuing at the 9 ball. Not quite sure there. Not quite sure. Think he was just trying to jumble up the corner there?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. All right, Mike Pope, Kennyth, they are not elected to take the timeout, so they need to get out here. Balls are open. That 7 ball goes off that 12 ball on the side too. I know it's a flat angle, but you can definitely shoot it if you had to. You could shoot the 7 ball in the top side pocket off the 12 if you totally had to here. So it looks like he's dead straight in here.
Because as I say, he's looking a little bit flat, so he's gonna have to manufacture something. So.
Oh, you don't want to jam this. This will rattle if you hit that end rail there. Ooh, he hit it with okay speed right there.
Oh no.
3 ball. They can see the 3 ball, but that's their only option. All right, time to rework something here. I don't know if the 2 ball goes past the 9 in the side. Otherwise, I'm just coming straight back and forth on this ball, just like that. He hit it a little thin. He hit it a little thin at him. If he hits a little bit more of a ball there, he gets, he extends this way and he comes back this way.
Right.
But since he hit it so thin, it went straight back and forth. And the cue ball's sitting in a little bit of a tough spot. They're looking at that ball to see if it goes in the side. And I'm definitely going to shoot that if it does go. I don't think I take this 5 ball on, take the cue ball down into your top left zone there. I mean, there's traffic. If that ball goes in the side, I'm definitely going to shoot it and just lay my cue ball down for the 5 in the side.
Yeah. It looks like he's playing it for the side, so it must be tight and makeable.
You made it. Good shot.
Great shot.
Great shot. All right, Pope. He got him real good here on the 5 to draw back into that window between the 9 and the 8 here. You don't even have to do a lot here. I mean, just let your man see the 7, right?
Yep.
Don't overdraw it. Just stun it. 6 inches, all you need. Oh, he bumped the 9 good, though, I think. I think he bumped it.
Now just a stop shot.
Yep.
Stop.
Wow, perfect. Just roll forward, I think, a little bit. but he can definitely see the whole 7. Great shot by Pope. Got him just right close to his work. Good shot. They're on the board. I'm going to give him this layup here.
Give him?
I'm going to give it to him. 3-1. That was a must-win game. Three to 1. Good shot. Good out. Good out. They're on the board. Starts with 1.
That's what they say, right? The hardest is the first and last.
Yeah, first in the last game.
First and the
Definitely
last game.
hardest. Need something to drink there, Adam? We haven't had anybody come check on us. This new booth that we're sitting in here.
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you, Conrad Morales. Shout out to C&M Construction. They are one of our new sponsors. Conrad and his dad built the booth. It is beautiful. We are loving it. It's only our second match we've called in it, but we got a little bit. We've got it a little rearranged from last week. It's a little. We're a little closer to the action and a little deeper in the booth here, so everything looks good. Okay. Aaron and April at the table with a shot to go up 6-3. I think you just swing this out to the middle of the table. I mean, that 9 ball. All right. April does have a shot on the 9. Just roll forward here, huh?
That's, I think, 13 ball pass. I think it does. Not quite sure, but I think the 13 passes the 5.
Yes, it does. Definitely does. Got that little bit of an angle here on the 9. I think you just roll it in. The cue ball wants to come down to the cushion and head towards the 8, but if you can make the 9, you'll be right on the 12 ball there. The 11's a little tricky how it sits, so she's got to cue up. She does have to jack up a little bit here. She made it. So it looks like the thin back cut on the 12 ball. If you make this, you're catching a piece of that 4, aren't you? You're coming into the 4.
I think so.
I don't think you're catching the inside of the 4 though, which would bring it towards the 11. I think you're coming almost straight into it.
I think I try to overcut this a little bit just to try to see if I can get a little bit more of the 4.
Yeah, if you can make this with an overcut and it hits the bottom of the 4, you're going to get a bump on the 4 and the 2, and you'll be straight in on the 11. Can't really tell how much of a back cut it is. It looks pretty thin. All right, he's taking it on. He's pointed at the corner pocket. Meanwhile, Kennyth and Mike made a ball in the break, and they got a couple problem balls over there. Let's see if... Just like Adam Cisneros said, I'm going to try to overcut it a little, catch the 4 and the 2. That's a pretty good little shot right there. That was a good shot by Aaron. We're giving him a little fire. I mean, he got her perfect on this ball. She can draw out just a little bit. She's a little straight in, but she can hit that. She can cinch it a little and get a little bit of draw.
Yep.
Just like that. Tricky here. The 6 has cover on the 8. The cue ball wants to go into the 1. How do you like to shoot this ball, Adam?
It depends. I mean,
can you get enough stun to go through the 1 and push the 1? Maybe even, bank the 1 out and get the cue ball traveling so you can see the 8 here?
Honestly, I think that's probably what I would do. You try to push through the 1. Because if you hit it with draw, you run the risk if you hit it with draw and you hit the 1 ball too full, you're going to draw the cue ball out.
And be hooked. Or going to have a shot on, up. You'll be down to the end of the table there.
Yeah.
So if you do go through the 1, you got to remember you got to move the 1 too. You got to get the 1 out of the way. So you got to kind of hit this firm.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to draw.
So if it touches the 1, it's going to head towards the corner pocket and the 6. Oh, he hit it delicious, and he got there. I think he got there. So he stunned it. He was
Yes.
jacked up, but he stunned it
yeah.
and spun it too. So he threw the one below the cue ball. That was a great shot right there. She's looking at it. We're looking right down the barrel here, and I think she can make it.
It's tight. It's tight.
It's so tight. It looks maybe like a slight overcut, doesn't it?
Yep.
Man, I think she can make it. I think she can cut it to the outside of the pocket. Meanwhile, Pope and
Now she
Mike-
uses it with any English. Just to, if she's jacked up, you have to worry about messing out.
Mike missed it. Hit it fat. I'll tell you what, he might. Oh, he got the 7 ball over there. Pom's got the 7 or the 6. So she called a timeout, having Aaron look at it. He's measuring it up. We are looking right down the barrel of this, literally on this exact angle. You can see the 8. Ooh, it's tight. It's just right on the brink of an overcut.
Yep. I kind of like this. And just
You're jacked up, so you don't want to hit any English here.
Yeah.
If you hit if you try to throw it in with a little bit of inside, you're more, swerving into the 6 here.
Yeah.
Are you ever going rail first here and taking a look at it like that? You know what I mean?
I don't mind the rail at all.
Going rail
Rail
first? From first glance, it looks like, if you hit it, it's possible to hit this soft. Okay, so are they going rail first here?
I think so.
So she did go rail first, but she came in 2 underneath the 8.
Yeah.
Real tricky shot there. We were looking at it, couldn't tell. It was close. I think I would have tried. I would have taken on the slow roll and gone just to try to cut it in the corner. From here, it looked like you could make it, but you're jacked up too, so I don't know. All right, so Brandon,
He's playing the safe.
I like that shot. Joey and Pom over here are on solids. Mike and Kennyth ran down to the last 2, got in a funny position. Mike had a shot to make the 15, but did not. So you got Joey looking at this table, wide open, really. He could shoot the 5 in the corner, straight in. It looks like he can. It looks like he can cue on that 5 ball. He can cut the 3 in too, right?
I think I like shooting the 3.
Yeah, the 3 ball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to drink?
Just one.
Bottle of water.
Yeah.
You want anything to eat?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
Aaron looking. Does he keep calling the corner pocket? Not sure where he's looking. Can he see the 8 ball? Because he can see it. It's a great hit. It's actually a good shot because he didn't open up that pocket. The 6 ball still doesn't go. It's just a little bit of a save again. April has a 1 row kick behind it. Thanks, Tyler. How you doing, Blue? Appreciate it. Still pretty new to the commentary game. I think this is like the most I'll talk in like 3 weeks, for those who know me. April's going to try to go 1 rail and kick it in the corner. Nice try. All right, a wide open table for them now. I like starting off with the 5 ball. Oh, I missed it. It's just not being a little bit too, not being committed enough. It's an interesting shot by Joey over here. It looks like he's taking the 2 ball. Oh, thank you. He's playing the safe. Huh.
What happened here? Aaron shooting the 8 straight in.
Yeah, they rattled the 5 ball in the corner pocket after playing 2 really good saves. Watch the side. No, it's all good. Wow.
6-3, April and Aaron. I missed it. So they had a shot. They played 2 good safeties.
Played 2 good safeties, had a straight in shot in the corner pocket and just rattled it.
Who shot it? Do you remember? Is it Denny or Brandon?
I think Denny.
Easy shot though.
Yeah.
Shoot it with a little speed and caught the point, or
Yep.
yeah. And they already took their timeout. Brandon and Denny took their team timeout. You got Kennyth lining up this kick shot on a 14 ball. So it looks like they probably played safe there, or
Yeah, they played safe.
gotta watch the way he looks like he's cueing. It almost looks like he's going into the 2 here. Gotta make sure you get deep enough here. It looks like he's gonna hit the 2. Nope, he hit the 14. Good hit. It almost caromed off. 14 almost caromed off a ball and went in the side where he called it. Okay, they broke the balls on 1. April and Aaron made a ball. So they switched breaks there. Aaron broke actually that one. Made a ball. Sometimes you can read the body language of teams when they start losing. It almost like they start separating.
Yeah.
One of them starts sitting a little farther away. Brandon and Denny are still sitting next to each other. I thought they separated a little bit, but they got to be concerned a little bit.
They look disengaged. Their confidence is not good right now.
Yeah.
But their body language just doesn't it's a little bit of, I wouldn't say quit, but it's just
A little dejected.
dejected. Yeah.
Shot there. Didn't get to drift far enough for the 5. I don't think so. Don't think Aaron got her down to the 5, but the 1 ball. Hey, Joey's looking at this 5 ball straight in the side. Probably just roll it in there. All right. April swung at it and got Aaron a shot on the 4. This is one of those with extreme right-hand English. You got to hit this real saucy, Adam.
Yep.
You either got to go straight across and drop above the 8 so you can see the 5, or you got to use so much English you come below the 9 and through the 9 and the 5. But either way, tough shot. He's got to use extreme right-hand English here. Oh, dude.
How do you hit it?
He hit it pretty good.
good.
Hit it pretty good. Got her a look on the 5. Tough shot, but he got her a look.
That's all you can really ask from that position right there.
Okay, Pom's in a little bit of a situation. I think he's got to just let his stroke out here. He can go forward. He can go forward with this, but he can also snap. He can draw this all the way back down to his hand if he wanted to, I think. Oh, and she just overcut it.
What a shot by Pom.
What a shot by Pom.
Shot by Pom.
Boy, he used the rail to draw that out straight across. Good shot there by Pom. Give him some fire, dude. That was an unbelievable shot for the position. Joey straightened on the 8 ball. Yep, he rattles it in, but it's a 4-1 lead. What do you think of the booth, Adam?
I like it.
Up here.
I like it.
Me and Adam are standing now. We got the microphone here, but we have a standing view. We can commentate actually watching the game.
Yeah.
I mean, we can check our monitor, but it's a much better view when we're up here like this on the table. We can actually see, some better angles.
The great thing is that the players can't hear us.
Yeah.
They can't hear us. As like a little bit before, you kind of have to talk real quiet, kind of control your control your volume. Like now, just talk normal volume. You get a little bit excited.
Yeah, and they can't. You can't hear it. We were getting real excited last week in your match, and
I couldn't hear anything.
Couldn't hear anything.
Couldn't hear anything.
Okay, Brandon and Denny. Gonna have to dress that 9-ball down there. No, they're just getting down and missing real easy shots. Did you see the shot he just missed?
Yep.
That's like 3 or 4 now for Denny. You gotta focus. You gotta take your time, even on the easy ones. I mean, that was as easy as it gets. He just overcut it. Yep. You gotta pay attention. Gotta pay attention. Aaron and April, real good chance to get on the hill. Oh, he hit it good, I think.
Yep,
he sure did.
There.
They're on the hill. April for the 8-ball to get on the hill. That means Brandon and Denny will have to win at least 4 in a row. April Garcia down on the 8. You see how they take their time. They're taking their time. 7-3. April and Aaron. I think if we brought Denny and Brandon in the booth right now and they had a timeout, I think they would just tell us the tape right there. They would say we're missing way too many easy shots.
Yep. Agreed.
You need to slow down. Take your time. Take your time. There's no rush. Almost looks like they're a little shocked right now. April and Aaron just look like they're like a weekly tournament. They look real comfortable. They're 1 game away from joining you in the Final Four, buddy.
Yep.
They got a pretty good crowd here sweating Aaron and April too. Up on the mez, this section right here is all Aaron and April. Brandon and Denny are having a little bit of a chat over there. Denny's kind of looking off into the distance.
I think they both are. They both don't even want to look.
Disengaged, yeah.
Yep.
April back to the break. Comes up dry. All right, Brandon and Denny, time to grind, dude. Time to grind, guys. Take your time, one at a time. Get some energy going here. That looks like they're just deflated. Absolutely looks like they're deflated. Pope and Mike and Kennyth too, same thing. They gotta stay engaged. Stay engaged in the game. Forget the score. Let's go to work. One at a time. Grind it.
No bleachers here. They took them out just for the Stevie Chan Memorial. They brought the bleachers in. The bleachers were a good touch for the tournament.
Yeah, and then the size. It was not easy to find the size and to find the bleachers themselves.
Right.
I called 2 national hotlines. They had a place in Colorado here. One of the companies was booked out for months, and I was trying to. And then the lady on the national line said, "Just hold on one sec. I think there's a guy in Colorado, up in Strasburg," and she gave me this number, and the guy ended up being just an absolute nicest guy. He came in with his girlfriend last night, Wayne Clark. He has a business. He has tents and bleachers and all kinds of stuff. And he came in to eat last night. Had a real good rapport with him, and I told him what a success that his bleachers made that event. So it's cool how you meet different people and doing different things and building relationships. A little difficult to get them in here, but they were actually lighter than I thought too, and they were already put together. I had a different thing in my mind when I found them. I thought we were gonna have to build them in here, but We brought him up through the patio, through the bar. We had to kind of angle it off, and then we got it over here. But yeah, it was cool. It was really cool how that worked out. All right. Okay, Aaron and April at the table. If they were to run this rack, then that would be the match, Adam.
That would be. It's a tough starter. I don't think the 12 ball goes in the corner pocket.
Yeah, the 14's hooked by the 10. The 11, you can't shoot the 11. Maybe a back cut on the 9, real thin. I don't even think they have a straight-in opener here. I think, are you rolling and going off the 15 behind the 14 and the 10? Or is it too far away to spin it over underneath that?
I think it's doable.
How about off the 12 even? Going off the side of the 12, dipping below the 14 and the 10?
No, I like that shot.
Or just rolling it straight forward on the 15 and going behind the 8 just like that, but it peaked out. They can see the 3 ball.
I think they can make it in the side pocket.
Yep.
When you're struggling, this is like the hardest shot in the world, though. Oh, every shot's going to be, it's kind of hard when you're struggling.
But these kind of out in the open back cuts into side pockets.
Yeah. But at this point, you just got to be like,
you kind of got to let it go and just free roll.
Yeah. Just play. There's nothing to lose now.
We're already in the grave.
Go.
We got nothing to lose. Let's let it out.
Yeah.
It's just a great way to look at matches when you're down and out and just say, man, release all the pressure. I'm shooting out here. Overcut it. All right, so the 14 ball is now open in that position. The 12 ball is a shot to break the 11.
I think the 15 ball is a little bit tricky now.
Yeah, the 15, yep.
Kennyth has a weird shot over there.
So they have the 5 and the 8. And I don't know if you can pump this 5 ball into the side pocket here. Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, he was trying to get position on the 8 from that angle. Wow, you almost had to just take your medicine. If you were going to try to shoot that 5 again, you just had to slow roll it in and take something on the 8. But good opportunity now for Pom and Joey to go up 5-1. Kennyth and Mike once again run down and leave themselves with 1 ball, which leaves a lot of options for Joey and Pom if they get out of line to play safe here. The 5's in a real bad spot.
It's a good shot by Aaron.
That was a great shot. Let him see the 3 ball, but the 3 ball does not go in the corner. There's an edge on the 9 there. Not much. And at this point in the game, when you get down, you've been down, and you're looking at a shot that doesn't go, and you're kind of like, where's the safety? So he just rolls it. He's going to sell out the 9 or the 11 ball. I like taking this 11 now.
Yeah.
And I like trying to get an angle on that 15. The 15 does go in the top right.
Yeah. Oh, April missed.
Oh, she on it. Okay. Get some energy here, guys.
Start by making 1.
So Pope they have this 5 ball here. Don't really have a pocket. I'll tell you what, if you are if you got any kind of that Filipino magic in you where you can spin maximum spin, this 5 ball does cut backwards into the hole, but you got to just feather it and throw all that outside English on it, and it will throw into the corner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of other shots, so he did call the cut. I like shooting these with a maximum outside English to even throw it more on these real brutal cuts. I just find if you go straight ball, you hit it fat a lot. See if Pope can come with it. This is almost a must make here. And he missed it.
Yeah.
He was cutting it so thin that he missed it. Ball in hand for Pom, and a little frustration over from Mike. Okay, what do we got here? Denny shooting the 7 ball. The 1 ball is tricky now, so it looks like he's calling this 7 in the corner. Good shot.
Good shot.
Oh, what
That's a good angle to go to
perfect.
break out the.
He got perfect to get on the 5 ball.
Yep.
I mean, he got dead perfect. We're looking right at it. He can roll forward right into the line of the 5 ball and use the 5 to break this 8-13 out somehow. I'll tell you what, if he can roll down far enough and get an angle, the 8 ball goes in the top. Does it go in the top right?
I don't think it does.
Yeah, I don't think it does either. So they're
He has the
going
angle
to
to break
need
it
a
out
bump.
now.
How do you try to break it out? Are you trying to go full into the 8 or go underneath it and bump it up table?
Just try to go into it.
Oh, did he
Get into there.
What a shot.
Shots.
What a shot by
They needed
Denny.
that.
Way to go. All right. Stay alive. Stay alive. 7-4. We've seen funny things happen. All right, Joey's on this 10 ball.
Looks like he's playing
Safe again. Smart shot. Smart shot. Give your opponents an opportunity though. Adam, you trying to kick this in the side pocket?
I just called the side. I don't think it kicks in the corner.
No, that stripe right here blocks the corner.
Yep.
The 10 ball.
There's no real good reward by making it either, but I don't think there's really any good kick saves.
Oh, is he trying to kick this the short rail? These are the hardest kicks in pool right here. If he's trying to go this way. It's so hard to judge that short rail.
Yeah.
Don't you find that that's like the hardest kick when you're hitting into 2 inches of rail,
Yep.
and then you got to see that angle. All right, Denny broke and he made a ball. Tell you what, if this match, if they can continue to stay in this match, I always find that the pressure reverses
Yeah.
to the team that has to close it. They can regain the momentum. And they can let that, like you said, that kind of, you're free rolling a little bit, let all the pressure go. And if you can sneak up on them, that pressure can reverse and be a tough, game to win for April and Aaron. Like you said, the first and last game. So did they make a hit?
No.
Ball in hand.
Ball in hand.
Ball in hand for Pom. Good shot by Brandon there. I don't know if he's going to come up with some shape on this 2 ball. I think he overran it. Pom's asking this ball to sit.
I think you can see it though.
Oh, I think you got to shoot the 15.
I don't like shooting the 13 ball.
He's going to call a timeout. Good. That's a good timeout. Or wait, I think they're asking if they've used the timeout. There's been a pretty good point about the timeouts. Definitely when you use the hourglass in the minute, you will definitely remember. You will remember that they took a timeout. Now, we've had a couple teams come up to the booth and say, do you remember we took a timeout?
Right.
And we're not here to call a foul or to make calls like that. That's got to be up to the players. But you definitely will remember if you use that hourglass.
Exactly.
I know a lot of the teams have discarded it and letting the teams, have their due diligence.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just a smarter shot.
Oh, he caught. That was a good catch. He caught the point just a little to get Pom off the rail. Pom can definitely handle this. I think he'll go forward with this 13 ball and just come off the end rail and come back out. I don't think he's going to jack up here and try to draw out. Yeah, I think he can follow this 13 ball. Just follow it in. He's got an angle to come out. Use the rail. Maybe. The 5 ball bothers him a little bit. The 5 ball just bothers him a little bit.
I think if you just ignore it, you're not going to even come close to hitting it.
Right?
I don't think you even have to worry about it. But it's not the real, so
the fuller you hit this ball
Yeah.
into the pocket, you're definitely not going to hit the 5.
Plus, he's off the rail, so if, I know Pom's a good enough shooter to where he wanted to just jack up just a little bit and hit just a little bit below center. You can just stop it right there too.
Okay,
like
he is. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's going to try to cheat it. Oh, he hit it perfect. He used the fat side of the pocket and got Joey a stop shot.
5-1.
5-1, Joey and Pom. Okay, closeout game here. Aaron's going to go for a little breakout here. And he's going to come up empty on a shot. Brandon and Denny look to they'll probably have another shot in this game. 14 and the 2 are tied. The 2 ball might go in the bottom right. I think it does actually. It's close, but the 14 definitely is pinned up.
Yep.
And she can see the 9. She can see the 9. If she can see enough of it, she could actually go full rip here, bank shot, and try to rip this 14.
That's what she was trying.
That's what she tried. Sometimes you can go for that when you need 1 and they need 3, right?
Yep. The thing is now is you got him a perfect angle on the 2 ball.
Yeah, if he doesn't shoot the 2 here, I don't think it goes because the 4-7's all wired up. You're in a perfect spot to make the 2 if it goes, and you got the 3 and the 6 is an outlet ball. Yeah, he's shooting it, so he is on it. Good shot. Okay, guys, make sure that you guys got a pattern here where you can get back down to the 4-7.
Yep.
Looks like they broke the balls on the other table, and Kennyth and Mike have taken their team timeout, which is probably a good idea.
Honestly, I would have took that 2 games ago.
Yes.
But that's just me. Just because if you're feeling it's a little bit off, you just want to just shake it off as quick as you can.
Right.
Rather be trying to come back from a 3-1 deficit than like a 5-1, because now you have a huge hill to climb over.
Yeah, the hill got bigger, it turned into almost a mountain. I agree with you there. I think okay, so they're going to take the combo next. Pretty crucial here, the speed and what the 4 ball is going to do here, Adam.
He's on the rail, so it kind of hampers him on what he can do with the cue ball.
I think you really just got to slow roll this. You got to wiggle the 7 in because the 4, if you hit it too hard, the 4 can come up and sit on top of the 11. It's a tricky shot here because I think you got to. Is it wired up or does he have to cut the 4 a little bit? We'll find out. I think it's a slow roll. I think he's slow rolling. He is. Oh, he hit it good, and the 4 stayed right there. That's exactly what you want to do. So now, Adam, I think I'm going to come in and try to connect on the 8 ball here a little bit. I know it's a little risky, but I want to bump the 8 into a spot where I can make it into the sides and the corners.
Oh, I don't like
Look at
this.
Denny.
Look at it.
Look at Denny playing for 30,000 behind the back, and he plays the 8, and he played it pretty. I like the shot, the cue ball. You're going to be jacked up, but that's what I was talking about, putting the 8 into play.
You just worry about making it. Nothing else. Just make it.
Yep. Just got to focus here, Brandon. Bear down. Make the ball. That's all you got to do is make it. He did. Good shot. All right, here they come. I'm telling you, the pressure can reverse here. And things tighten up.
That's the risky run when you have a big lead.
Here they come. Good out, guys. Good out. Brandon and Denny battling back. 5-7. The other table's on break. While they're racking, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. Our newest sponsor, C&M Construction. That's Conrad Morales. His construction business. He built the booth for us. If you haven't seen the booth yet, come on down and check it out. It is awesome. We've got Hill Restoration. Elijah Jerash and Company. If you need anything restored, water damage, fire damage, give them a call. C&M Stucco, that's Manny Gonzalez out of Greeley. Does a great job. Any kind of stucco, give him a call. Smoky Hill Roofing, Simi Sam is the sponsor of our $500 best shot of the tournament. My guy sitting next to me, him and his partner, are up for nomination last week when they made that out. Smoky Hill Roofing, check them out. Any hail damage, siding, windows, roof, any kind of damage, give Smoky Hill Roofing a call. Smoothie King, 144th and I-25. That's Stephen Wyatt's. Bear Down Billiards. You got Chisholm Woodson and Company, and our number one sponsor. Well, we got Smart Signs from Denver. They made all our signs here at Piazza's, and then Colorado Print Press is our number one main sponsor. Nina Monoastis does a hell of a job. Everything from shirts, hats, business cards, posters, banners. You need anything on print, give Colorado Print Press a call. All right, so Denny and Brandon broke dry, and stripes are runnable here, and they're looks like they're making quick work. Well, he was making quick work, got down. Aaron's looking at the 9 ball. Look, I mean, if he can just roll this in, the 10 goes in the side. You can roll up to the 11, 13, and the 15. This is for the match. That's a good shot there.
Yeah, it is.
And he did get the perfect angle for April to just roll forward on the 12.
Doesn't have to do much.
Doesn't have to, yeah.
Just roll right up.
If she comes a little, if you know, it happened, she rolled the 12 and it came up short on the 11, 13 ball is an option. This is it. This is to close the match out. This out right here. Okay, so she stunned it. Didn't want to take the 11 next. That's okay. I think you got to take the 13 now, Adam.
Yep.
Can anything funny happen here with the 8 ball? Or do you just kind of nick off the bottom of the 8 and just slow roll it in?
I just slow roll it in. I don't try to do too much.
Looks like you could get a little double kiss off the 8 and just pop it back into play. Just like that, little double kiss. Okay, so you got the 15, the 11, and the 8. I think the thing they're looking at now is maybe just get shape on the 8 here.
I think I just try to get as straight as I can, and then just draw it back and just take the cut.
Take the cut on the 8, yep, for the match. Okay, so Mike Pope and Kennyth are off their timeout, and they are back. Let's keep it on table 1 right now. This is a closeout out here. Oh, and she must have been straight in. So Aaron's got to come with a little shot here. This is a tester. He's only a couple inches off the rail. If he goes forward with this ball, Adam, the 3 and the 5 play huge. You almost gotta jack up here a little bit and draw it back off the 4, don't you?
I think so, because I think if you go forward, I think he's gonna clip the 4.
Okay, he is definitely jacking up. This is a game-winning shot here if he can draw it back and get April on the 8. Big shot here. Big shot. Oh, it was tough. It was always going to be tough. It was always going to be tough there. Stay down, stay steady. Brandon and Denny are still alive.
That's all you want. Just little chances.
Yeah.
Chances.
And then capitalize. You got to capitalize here. Now, you know how we talked about you're coming back and you kind of got that free roll mentality? You got to stay there. You don't want to come up and get tight again.
Right.
Like, you're still on the chase. You're still the hunter. You still want to stay loose and let that back arm do what it's supposed to do. Just because you're getting close, you don't give up on that. You know, just stay loose and stay focused here. I like the way he shot it. The 6 and the 1 look a little tricky here, Adam. I mean, you're almost going to have to shoot the combo unless you want to bump that out, because we're looking at the 1 ball and there is no real shape to be played unless you're pinned on the rail.
Yep.
But on the same side of the side pocket as the 1. So, but he's straight in on the 5. Straight in on the 5. Oh, so well, there's only one shot now. The 3 in the side.
On the side.
The tester. You got to trust your stroke. You don't want to soft roll this in and leave your partner down on the end rail down there. You got to stroke this in and get the cue ball back out to the middle.
Yep.
It looks like Pope and Kennyth are working on an out over on table 2. There are stripes. They're working it out. That's a must win over there. They're down 5-1. Look at this shot. The three
And the 3-ball came
The
over.
3-ball. I think he was good on the cue ball.
Yeah, he was, but
But what a gutsy shot right there. I was just about to say I don't like dying on the hill on a safety.
yeah.
I died on the hill in Vegas on a safety instead of going for the 9. I thought about it for a week, not taking the offensive shot. Okay. I'm shooting this 3-ball right now, Adam, and I'm going into the 1.
No,
I'm shooting the 3. It's
Yep.
natural to go into the 6, actually. Go into the 6 or the 1. He's going this way. I like that.
that worked out. Oh no, it didn't. You got a little bit.
I'll
of
tell you what,
around.
though, he's going to be able to just bunt the 1. He can just bunt the 1 here and hook the 6. Hook behind the 6 here. I think that's exactly what he'll do. Is that what you do here?
I
Just
think so.
bunt the 1, right? And unless he can see the 3.
He must be able to see the 3.
He can. He's shooting at it. And Brandon's, usually watch the cue ball. Good shot.
That worked out all
Good
right.
shot. Good shot. Okay.
And it's kind of earlier. You want to leave.
I think you rolled the 6 in and
Yeah.
rolled on for the 1 and then you play the 1 up and shoot the 2.
Yep. Too hard.
Yeah, you wanted to give yourself an angle on that.
Yep.
So now Brandon's got a little work to do. And meanwhile, Kennyth and Mike Pope are on stripes. They're trying to get through this rack. A couple of difficult situations here. It looks like they got to take on this combo. This 12-10 combo with the cue balls traveling towards the 1. Oh, good shot by Brandon. He cheated the pocket there. Okay, this is where Denny has kind of been one-stroking here. You got to go look where you got to be with the cue ball, right? Go forward or back, but take a look at it. Yeah, he's feeling it. He's frustrated, punches the table. Tough action. Seems like those pressure shots, like he takes on the pressure a little too much or something. Fairly easy shots, just got to execute them, and it gets a little tight, I think.
Just not taking your time, like you said.
Here's another shot. Aaron Hara had that one. It's similar. This one's much easier than the last one, just because of the proximity of the shot. This is for the win. And he missed it. Oh, the pressure's real, Adam.
Yep.
Adam, if this is not pressure, this is the pressure mounting now.
Yep.
This is not normal situations. Their back arms are tightening up. Denny and Brandon, he tightened up there.
If they can get through this match, it's only going to get tighter.
That's right. So we love the drama.
That's what we live for.
That's what we live for. When we're sweating, when we're playing, we don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like when the balls start wobbling. Here, this.
All right. See if he takes
he's
his
gonna
time.
roll this in. Nope, he shot it in.
Fired it in.
Okay, 7-6. 7-6. So Kennyth and Mike took on that combination, and it was very tough to get the cue ball and the shape, and they ended up missing the shot. They are down to their last stripe, though. The stripe, and Pom and Joey find themselves with all their balls on the table again.
I think it almost looks like the 1 ball goes on the side. I'm surprised that Pom didn't take it.
It looks a little thin. I don't know if it goes, Adam. It looks a little thin and a little down the rail from the side there. But, they have a little freedom here.
Well, he's a breakout shot now. If he wanted to take the 6 ball, he can go right into the 3. or try to break it out.
I just think the 10 ball, how the 10 ball sits, it's real tough to follow that 4 ball in.
Yeah.
Especially, I think I might just roll. I don't want to give him a cross bank, so I want to actually go off the 1. If I am going to play safe here, I want to break those up. I mean, you don't have to at this point, but if you wanted to, you could, try to drop the cue ball on down to the end rail and leave him just long and straight in on that ball, because you got the 5 ball hanging. All right, Brandon Krug with the break. It's a 7-6 match. They've climbed back into this. They need 1 more to take it into overtime.
Looks like he's taking the vibe.
It's okay. They have so many options here to he could just bunt the 6 here. Bunt the 6, put the cue ball behind the 6. I don't think the 1, the 1 definitely doesn't go. They would already have shot him. He could take a free rip at the crossbank on the 1 if you wanted to.
Yeah, you could.
You're up 5-1. You got your pockets taken. All right, pressure on table 1 is mounting. 2 closeout shots. That last shot, Aaron had a couple of. That last one was I thought he'd managed that.
Yep.
He jammed it. The one before that was, I wouldn't have wanted to shoot that. The jacked up off the rail, Levin in the opposite corner. That was a lot tougher because you couldn't go forward. You would have been hooked by the 3 or the 5.
Should I go back to 2 screens?
Oops.
There we go.
Sorry. All right, so we were talking about just Pom bunting the 6 here. The 1 and the 3 are tied up by the side there, but the 10 ball is the 4 ball's got that pocket. I think Pom wants to address it, just so the next inning, maybe. No, he's not gonna. He's looking at it. Good shot by April there.
It's a great shot.
That was a great shot combination. Okay, let's see if they can calm their nerves now, because the Hunters have caught up. They're 1 game down. This is a run out for the match. They've been on this for 3 games now with a match-winning game. Pom is really taking a long look at this board over here. A long look. Looks like he called Joey up for no, definitely not. I don't know what Pom's. There's a real easy shot here. Just bunt the 6.
6, yeah.
Okay,
He really wants to try to break those 2 out.
good shot. April got him a shot on the 14 and the 9.
Broke out the 9.
Do you think they're saving this 15 for the last ball? Look at this shot by Pom. He figured out how to break him out and get safe. Good shot right there. I think we're looking down. I think I'm going to swerve this ball and go for a kick. Kick behind the 10. The cue ball has a tendency to go towards the pocket, make the 4, and it gives me a shot. I just don't see any future kicking it long here.
Right.
Get a hit. Okay. Oh, what a shot.
What a shot.
What a shot by Mike Pope. He did leave the 1, but what a shot. He hit the 6. The deuce is tough. Joey's got a real thin shot on the 2. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, boy.
April's good with the jump stick, but I don't think she can see the 15.
I don't think she can reach that jump either with her body position. Can she go rail first and clip that 15 back? Oh, good shot by Joey. Good shot by Joey. It's a great shot. I mean, you got Pom on the 6 ball, the 3, then the 2.
Yep.
They called their timeout. April is hooked on the 14 ball and the 15 ball. So yeah, they are looking at that rail first shot. I'll tell you what, if they elect to shoot this shot at them, she's got to hit it with pace here to get this cue ball out to the middle of the table somehow, because it looks like the 14's blocked in the bottom left corner. She did it. Look at this shot. Oh, and she got perfect. What a shot. What a shot. Does the 8 ball go? Does the 8 ball go by the 5? If it does, they're going to have a shot here. Meanwhile, Joey and Pom taking care of business. Oh, a little flat here. I think the 8 ball does go by the 10. We're looking at it. I think there is a pocket there. Okay, let's see if Aaron can stay down and not draw it behind the 1, but just stop it. And he did it. And he did it. This is for the match. This is for the match. It's straight in. This 8 ball is straight in, Adam. I'm looking right at it. It got a full pocket. Aaron and April coming to join you in the Final Four, kid. If she can make this 8 ball. She's waiting for the other table to take their shot. And Pom says the 8 ball does go by the 10. And it does. We're looking at it. Only thing is, if you hit it fat, it double clicks the 10. But if you hit overcut a little, it should go off the rail and off. You can just strip it straight into. Good shot.
Good shot.
Wow, 6-1. They're on the hill. No, they're not on the hill. Excuse me. 6-1. All right, for the win, for the match, April and Aaron go into the Final Four. That's in the hole. It's over. April and Aaron are in the Final Four with Adam Cisneros and Roland Graham. Wow. What a match. Oh.
What a way to finish.
Yep. To run out, you know?
Yep.
To run it out. All right, guys. Action on table 2. We have a winner, April, Garcia, Aaron, Hara, into the Final Four. They're in the money. What's up, John Cooney? How you doing, buddy? Adriana Vega, she says yes. Meow meows. 3 times a lady, says John Baca. We have a lady in our first Final Four. Congratulations to Aaron and April, and hats off to Brendan and Denny for trying to come back there.
Later, Toad.
See you. Have a good one, dude.
Take care.
Dennis says nice shooting. April and Aaron. John Wayne McDonald, great match. Too many missed balls at the end of the day there.
Yep.
Too many mistakes.
Too many easy mistakes.
Too many easy mistakes, yes. Too many easy mistakes, for sure, man. We say it all the time when we're talking, you know, when lower ranked players come to us for advice, or they ask for, you know, some advice how to get their game better. And one thing that, you know, I've always told them is the easy shots take the same focus as the hard shots or the difficult cue balls.
Yeah.
If you can always think detail, and you're detailing a stop shot, well, you got to stop the cue ball. If you got to move it an inch, you got to move it an inch.
Yeah.
If you got to slow roll it in, you got to slow roll it in for a reason to get position.
Right.
But everything has some sort of detail to it, and I just, you know, that match right there, I thought there was a lot of easy shots missed because they didn't take their time or whatever it was. But I'm sure they'll learn from it.
It's definitely a learning experience.
Absolutely.
I mean, you have to. It's kind of a wasted opportunity if you don't learn from it.
That's right. Do we see a comeback here by Mike and Kennyth? Well, we'll see. They have the capability, absolutely have the capability of coming back in this match. You want that 5 to fall? Tough action there.
They're just, it's no good save. I think that's the 1 or the 9 ball in the corner pocket next to his arm.
That's the 1. There is a stripe down underneath by Kenneth's head behind him there. I don't like it. I was gonna say I didn't mind shooting that ball right there and playing position here for a possible, you know, make this and come your cue ball here for the break. I saw that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they saw that. All right, they're in some trouble here. They're down 6-1. They've got no position here. I'll tell you what, I think I'm gonna lay this 15. I'm gonna overcut it. I'm gonna try to get it behind the 3 there. and just swing the cue ball around down. I mean, they have the 1 and the 7 hanging. There's really no defense here. So he's going to go for the kick, actually. All right. Efren kind of stuff here. Rail first with speed. And the cue ball comes here, and you get a break. It is a shot. You set it up. You got to hit it hard, though. Okay, he was just going for the hit.
Well, he tied up the ball.
He did tie it up. Man, that 5-ball. 5-ball plays huge right there. I think, though, if they were to get an opportunity, the 10-ball does go in the corner pocket. Upper left. I don't think they're going to get an opportunity, though. I think a lot of the same over here. I think Kennyth and Mike, we were mostly concentrated on table 1, but from what I saw, they were running out and getting in trouble with the last ball or the last 2 balls again, and not being able to complete the rack. And you're just giving your opponents just all the control there. I mean, that's the worst feeling when you run down and you get hooked on your last ball, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, and all their balls are hanging. And it's just, you're at the mercy of, they have to miss or they have to mess up, because that's just, if you're playing a team that takes care of business, you're not going to win.
And definitely a helpless feeling.
Yeah. Shot by Joey. Does Pom take the 5 now? I don't think the 6. The 6 and the 3 are jumbled. The 6 does not go in the pocket. The 5, he can definitely shoot the 5 now. I think he could shoot this 5 with force follow and take the cue ball all the way down and run into the 15 from that angle, right?
I think that's what I try.
Yeah, go down and bump the 15, and then you're ready to go. I think you're ready to go from there.
Even it clips the 10, it's clipping the underside of it. It's clicking the side of the 10, so the cue ball still has the same path.
Yeah. And if it clips the 10, I think it opens up the pocket even more for the 8.
I played it full.
Interesting. I thought he would take that down and with some momentum and go into the 15.
I don't know. If the 6 and 3, the 6-ball goes or the 3-ball goes, I think I take the 2-ball now. Just get rid of the 2-ball.
The 6-ball does not go without clearing the 3 first. I just looked at it. Yeah, it definitely does not go. I've said that before, and it goes straight in. Well,
I'm not too sure.
Probably see Pom I don't know. He's going to shoot this ball. Maybe, I mean, they're playing like the 6-ball goes. It went straight in. I'm sitting here, it doesn't go, it doesn't go.
You're
The
like,
6-ball,
hey,
there's no way it goes. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm blind, dude. It goes straight in. Wow.
Now he has the option.
They must go on the side.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, Pom got him just perfect straight in to get on the hill, 7-1. Oh, and he clipped it off the 10 too. But it's a 7-1 lead. Wow. So Kennyth and Mike Pope first thing they got to do is win the next game, and then they got to win 5 more in a row to tie it at 7. They have to get to 7 while Joey and Pom are on 7. So that's 6 games in a row they have to win. Just hoping to see a little bit better showing from them guys. Maybe they still have a comeback in them.
Yeah.
Not saying it's over, but these guys have worked so hard. Out of any of the teams, these 2 guys right here have been in the room most nights working on their game and getting ready for this. Sometimes it just it ain't in the cards. But I'm not giving up on him yet. I've seen a couple different comebacks from this deficit right here in these Friday Fight Night series. It's one at a time. You saw it almost happen. Almost happened on table one. Things can get funny when the team wins one, grind it out, wins another one, grinds it out, and then, you know.
I tell you what, they might have to wait to the next one because this table is wide open.
Wide open.
This table is wide.
What do you like?
open.
Solids?
I think I like solids.
Yeah.
I don't like the 3 stripes that are on the long rail.
You starting off with the 5 and just rolling down in between the 13 and coming down for the 7 ball? Soft roll it down there, just like that.
Just like that.
So the 7, you can drive a truck to there. 7 goes. And actually, you can play shape on the 4 ball. You can land on the 4 ball and shoot it right where his hand was, right there. Take that 4 right now. Oh yeah, Pom's definitely gonna shoot the 4 ball. Just roll forward, get on the 6. Oh, didn't take. He rushed that.
He rushed it.
Holy.
He knows he rushed it too.
Oh my God, he got too excited there.
Yep. He saw the light at the end of the tunnel. No.
He did see this. I haven't seen Pom shoot one like that in a while.
No, I haven't either.
He's usually very, detailed and whatever. He said, "Oh, we're out." Whoops. All right, Pope and Kennyth. There's an opportunity because they were going to run that rack and you weren't going to shoot again. So figure something out here. Extend this match. Extend the match. That's all you can do. One game at a time to make the best decisions. Okay, so he's going after this 11 ball. It will run into the 15. It could open things up if he makes this ball. He made it. Good shot. Got a little double kiss off the 15, but he's good. He can shoot. He can shoot the 10 ball. He can definitely shoot the 10 ball here. Come back 2 rails. Well, it's a tough position here, ain't it? To drop I think you got to drop the cue ball right in here, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere in here. So you're coming like this, back over to here.
You can go inside if he wants. Cause I think if you put it loaded up with right, you can come around.
Come around the 1 ball.
Yeah.
Watch the side pocket. I think he hit it perfect. He hit it perfect. Good shot, Pope. I know it's not that critical of a point in the game, but that was a hell of a shot.
Now Kennyth is going to have to see what kind of angle he can get, how much of an angle, so he can break out those 2 stripes.
Yeah, shooting the 15 ball and creating an angle.
Yeah.
Shoot the 15, but create an angle on the 10 so you can get into the 9 and the 13.
Yep.
It's a necessity here, right? I mean, you have to do it. Do you think you can you break them out by shooting the 10 ball first? No,
I don't think it's too straight in. I think you have to take the 15. But my concern is they haven't came over to look to see what kind of angle they need. Unless they think the 9 ball goes in the corner pocket. In that case, then it doesn't matter.
Well, if the 9 were to go, then you want to make sure you have an angle where you're cutting the 9 in so you can bump the 13 forward, right?
Yeah.
Just a tough spot here.
Which in that case, I think if it does go, I might take the 10 ball first.
I'm definitely taking the 10 first. I can shoot a stop shot. I think I'm going to shoot a stop shot. If the 9 ball goes, I like a stop shot on the 10. That little angle pushes the 13 forward. You kind of go through the 13 and the cue ball and the 13 go forward like that. But if you do go that route, you are leaving the 15 ball maybe in a tough spot. Okay, I think they decided that the 9 ball goes. Oh, and he rolled it too far. Well, we gave Pope only one option now. And that's the 15. They're a little bit dejected.
The good thing is that he doesn't have a ton of an angle, so he can still probably keep it, but trying it back.
Yep, just stay down, smooth, draw this back below the side pocket, try to get that same shot you were looking for on the 9.
He kind of jumped up.
Yeah, he jammed it a little bit. Well, I'm shooting the 3 and bumping the 4 out right now.
Yep.
Take the 3, draw into the rail, and clip that 4 ball right now. It's natural. Oh, he's looking at the 6. I don't like this.
2 insurance balls.
Yeah, the 6 is your out ball for the breakout. Pom's going, please call a timeout. Pom's like, please call a timeout.
Yep.
Yeah, they haven't taken a timeout this round.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Pom's like, shoot the 3 and Pom make the 4. We got the 6 ball hanging, the 1 ball's hanging.
Pom was using all his mental, trying to do
The
Jedi
mind
time.
trick.
Yeah, please call timeout. Please call timeout.
Just like that.
Yep.
He's got the 1. He's got the 1. That was one of his out balls.
I think he can still see the 4.
Yep, he's shooting the 4. Just roll forward here. Great shot. That's the 7-1 stroke right there. That's up 7-1, and this is going home. This is for a runaway match. I didn't see it coming. I actually thought the other way. I thought, those guys put in their work. It's 8-1 though. Disappointing. I know they're going to be disappointed. 8-1, and Joey Smith and Pom Rai are in the final 4. Adam, you've got 2 new customers with you. Congrats to all 3 of you. I know that's a big deal here because that's where all the money is. We've got one more match. Next week we have Eugene Min and Austin Sutton versus the Garcias, Ishmael and Ben. That was a nice set by Joey and Pom. I think I think if you look at that one too, Kennyth and Mike, just too many mistakes trying to run racks that they couldn't get through, and they were leaving 1 and 2 balls, and kind of made it easy for Joey and Pom.
I think they just didn't recognize early enough to whether okay, I should just play safe, or instead of trying to go for it, do the hero out. You're like, all right, this is a good place right here to play safe, because the getting out is really, the percentages is really low.
Right. And I even like, I'm picking up on what you just said. Early in a match like this, for the money, make it grindy a little bit. Instead of trying to run out, let's duck right away and tie something up and see what they do.
Yeah.
I want to see if they're struggling, because I never got to find that out when I run out 5 balls and I have 2 balls left.
Right.
I never saw what they can do with a full rack, or when the table's grinded up, see what decisions they're making, and kind of get in the mud with them and fight it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that's what we would have done.
Yeah. Good shooting.
Fucking sweating it out, man. Shit.
You guys played really
8-1
great.
sweat out.
Yep.
Good shooting, dude.
Every game Pom's, we need this one. This one's the important one. I'm like, bro, you've said that every game.
That's why Pom's a champ.
Yeah.
That's why Pom's a champ.
I'm glad he's on my team.
Yes, sir. Good job, dude.
Good job,
Congrats.
brother.
Congrats. All right, I'm gonna do
Tony,
it.
well, thanks for having me.
Hey,
I appreciate
Adam.
it.
Thank you, dude.
Thank you.
Always fun listening to your point of, your view on pool and hanging out with you.
Yeah.
It was great, and we'll see you for sure when you play. I think October 13th will be the final 4. All final 4 matches will be going on.
Yeah.
And then the final week will be the championship and the consolation match, and everyone's in the money. Great commentating with you, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody. I'm going to give a quick shout out to all our sponsors real quick. Go through them again. We got Bear Down Billiards. That's a Colorado company. Chisholm Woodson. Not only is his billiard apparel comfortable, it's stylish, and if you wear it, you got a good chance of winning. It does make you play a couple balls better. You got 2 guys that were wearing Bear Down Billiard products tonight. They both won. Aaron Hara and Pom had their Bear Down Billiard shirts on. Check them out. Chisholm on Messenger or Facebook. C&M Construction. That's Conrad Morales Construction. Come down, check out the booth. Him and his dad built a beautiful booth down here for us to commentate in. You got Smart Sides from Denver. That's Drew Olhausen. If you've seen the back of our bar, the light, our shelves are lit up. Our Piazza sign out front, they did that. You got Hill Restoration. Mr. Elijah Jerosh and company. If you need anything restored, you got flood damage, fire damage, give them a call. C&M Stucco up in Greeley, Colorado. That's Manuel Gonzalez. He real good shot up there. He's a player, and that's his company. If you need any stucco work, give C&M Stucco a call. Smoky Hill Roofing, any of your roofing needs, hail damage, windows, siding, that's Simmy Sam Shelburne. He's the one who sponsored the $500 Best Shot of the Tournament Award. We've got a real close match going with Kennyth, Juarez, and we have a combination of Adam Cisneros and Roland Graham on their out to close out their match last week. We'll be going to a vote. It might be a split. They split up the money. We don't know yet. Smoothie King, Stephen Wyatt, plays a lot of pool out of Piazza's. His place is up on 144th and I-25 on the northwest corner of that intersection up there. And then our main sponsor, Colorado Print Press, Nina Monolastis, does everything, hats, hoodies, t-shirts, anything you want on custom apparel. And she also does business cards, banners, posters. We got a ton of posters up in our place. They're beautiful posters. She's done them all. Great job, Nina, and we appreciate all our sponsors. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Aaron Hara, April Garcia moving to the Final Four, and we got Joey Smith and Pom Rai. Welcome to the Final Four. We got one match left next week. Eugene Min, Austin Sutton versus Ben and Ishmael Garcia. It's going to be a hell of a match. We'll see you next week. I think it's 7 o'clock. Till then, everyone be safe, be cool. Come on down to Piazza, get some food. Have a good time. Peace. Have a good night, y'all.